And welcome back to Forge by Geeks. We are starting our new campaign game today. That would be Descent Legends of the Dark, since Tainted Grail kicked our asses 10 ways from Sunday. With us today, you've got, me as always, Tony, we've got Nicole, we've got Hanley, and we have Dan with us.
Hello.
This one, as you might be able to see in the corner of the screen right now, is a bit of a app tie-in, so the app helps manage stuff.
Not a bit of a tie-in.
Okay.
You kind of need it.
Yeah, it's essential. So we set this up today to be able to hide it when we're not using it and bring it back up on the screen. We're going to have to figure this out as we go along and figure out what we're going to do as far as our scenes and stuff, but I'm sure we'll get there. Other things is, we understand the rules, but we haven't played this yet. So
understand the rules.
Nicole understands the rules.
I wouldn't even charitably say that.
She doesn't want that responsibility.
Oh, but we're gonna give it a shot, and as always, we will probably screw up many things, and we appreciate feedback, all that good stuff. The other thing is we actually have some speakers now hooked up to our streaming computer since we have the app on there. Because we didn't want to get a copyright smackdown, we disabled the music in the app, but there are sound effects and voiceover. We don't know how well that's going to pick up on the microphone yet and stuff like that, so any feedback on the experience of that, we also appreciate. And with that, I think we can get this party started. As always, we love chats, we love likes, subscribes, we like all that bullshit. So let's kick this off. So first up, we have to name our party. Are we just going to do the generic Forge by Geeks, or does somebody else have a different name?
Well, you already put the wrong stuff up there.
I'm good with it.
Oh, actually, yeah, let's do the wrong stuff. It's kind of our thing.
Where did we come up with that one?
That came off
what
of
game?
It was Gloomhaven. I think.
Yeah,
It was
yeah, it was Gloomhaven because we kept like dying and failing missions, so we're like, we're the wrong stuff, aren't we? Okay, we're going to do heroic. Was recommended. The game. Most people online were saying it's too easy.
I thought we were doing warfare.
No. It's bad enough giving the enemies extra health and damage. I don't think we need to have them have double extra damage and defense now too.
I'm good with whatever.
I love how we seamlessly went to we sucked so bad at Gloomhaven we named ourselves.
Ooh.
Waikar, the Undying, and his army of the undead. The Dragon Lords. 3 times has Terranor been brought to the brink of ruin, and 3 times have great heroes risen to save it.
Not us.
But those heroes are gone, and the evil has returned. The first of Terranor's 12 baronies has fallen to the Ethuk Ilan. The council dispatched a great army to meet the threat, sending the Ethuk scattering. But what was a single enemy became 10,000, as impossible to fight as smoke, but still as deadly as fire. Once again, darkness gathers. Ethuk stalk the wilds. The undead muster in the north, and another old enemy gathers its strength as the baronies falter.
This is taking itself very seriously.
Also, undead in the north will always be funny now.
Yes. A small caravan has made camp along the road through the hanging woods. One group of travelers sits apart from the rest. 4 figures stare into the flames of the campfire, each with their own thoughts. The fire crackles, the sound of the only sound in the summer night. Sirius. Who's Sirius?
Me.
You're so serious.
Cirrus.
Cirrus.
We've nearly made it to Indris. Tomorrow we'll be in Frostgate, and then we can send our letter to the Baroness.
Holy shit, you got a little baby phoenix.
Yes, I do.
That's kind of cool.
Yes.
That's me, Galadin. Does the bird ever talk back? Yugen. She's a fire spirit. She doesn't talk exactly. It's more of an empathic connection. Who's Baron? Bryn.
Me.
I can pronounce stuff. Why write to Baroness Adeline? Since the accident, that bonded me and Idris.
Indris.
Indris. I'm doing
So
great.
Indris must be the phoenix.
Yes.
Yes.
Quote unquote fire spirit.
Yes. We'll have to more or less wander and look for opportunities to learn more magic. I'm hoping the Baroness will let me study her
Hilarious.
Ilarions. Those magic birds.
Majestic.
Good thing they can see the actual text.
Yes. Maybe I just shouldn't bother reading it.
Those majestic birds Orthrend is so famous for. I think they might be magical too.
Really? What about
the rest of you? What comes next once we reach Frostgate?
Frostgate is apparently the town we're going to.
Not to be confused with Frosthaven.
Yeah, I know.
This is going to be a problem.
Collaboration matchup?
Me, it doesn't matter.
Yes.
I am Varix.
It has to matter, says Hamlet. Silence reigns for a moment. Or I could just guess. How about we play a guessing game? All right, Bryn. It's Bryn, right? Let's see, I think. The group chooses. You were a hardened mercenary, or you're a runaway princess fleeing an arranged marriage.
Let's go with option top.
You were a hardened mercenary. So talking to yourself. So,
Yeah, sure.
sounds good. You were a hardened mercenary. You took only the jobs that aligned with your own moral code until you were betrayed. Now you're seeking vengeance, hot on the heels of your former captain. Vengeance isn't the marshal's way. We were trained to seek justice, which is a very different thing. But there aren't very many marshals anymore, and the Uthuk attacked and nearly wiped us out before I'd completed my training. The Uthuk are a scourge on us all. I'm sorry, Bryn. If you ever want to talk. Galadin, you're next, I think. So who's Galadin? Me. Am I writing a travel log or hunting the White Hart? I think I'm hunting.
Sure.
You are hunting the White Hart, and you've promised your family you won't return until you've found it and asked for a mystical boon. The White Hart? What sort of nonsense is this? I'm the one hunting it.
No. We're playing a guessing game.
Of our
You
backstories.
guessed.
It's campaign flavor.
Yes. Well, what then? Did you lose someone to the Uthuk too? Is that how you lost your hearing? I lost my hearing. That explains a lot. I lost my hearing in early adulthood and is very common in my bloodline, and I don't care to answer any more questions. Reading everyone's lips by firelight is draining enough without dwelling on my past.
Wow.
Someone's not going on a watch.
No. Good call. Pester Valrax. If you want to learn more of our past, it's their turn next. Leave me out of this.
A sensible answer.
Or much too late, Valrax, I think.
Varix.
Varix.
Just throwing letters in there.
Or dropping letters, adding letters.
So, your turn to choose, Dan.
Am
Are
I searching or am I traveling? I'm going to go with searching.
Enough. My history is easy to guess. I did not tear my own wings to shreds. You had wings?
Apparently.
The hybrid drags one talon across the tattered mass of scars along one arm. All that remains of their wings. Apparently you had wings.
Yeah, I can see the design of his body. It looks like,
Oh, yeah.
like the top of the arms are too thin, generally speaking.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I wonder if they were like dragon wings on the back or bird wings, because it said drag along the arm, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
they're bird wings. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Batman.
As for who tore them and why, that information is private. I will not share it with a chance met traveling companions who happen to be escorting the same caravan. The Dragon Lord who attacked Kel, did you have anything to do with? The time when all my kin served as Dragon Lords is long past. Some still do, but others have found a different path, a better path. I serve no dragon. Let's focus on the caravan. You're very straight to the point. I saw lights through the trees, not that far away. A guard tower. So my vision is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you can't hear shit.
Kind of one hopes.
Yes, one of the baronies, which I did say that right.
No, watchtowers.
Yeah.
Baronies, I think.
Yeah.
You're about to say which tower?
Yes, I was. Barony's watchtowers guarding the road north, yes. With them so close by, and we should have some uneventful night. The caravan settles down for the night. Merchants and hostlers spreading out into the surrounding woods for privacy and comfort. Surely, with the watchtower close by, they will be safe. We have all the heroes. Okay, they were all saying some catchphrases as I was selecting them.
That reminds me of like Warcraft and StarCraft.
Oh, yes.
Decorator with the gear. You scared me.
Okay, even if the near watchtower, even if we are near a watchtower, I'm doing fine. We should set a watch, Bryn says. Any volunteers?
Not you.
As a group, choose which hero should go on watch. I note they called me the keen-eyed hunter.
Yes.
No.
Keen-eared hunter.
We have the weathered outcast in Dan, a shrewd mage in Cyrus, and the stalwart warrior in Brent.
I'm going with, let's go with the outcast.
Sure. If I can pay a watch.
Sure. I'll take first watch to get it over with, says Varix, with an irritated click of their claws. Varix is on watch. At first, the night passes on eventfully, and Varix watching over the others as they sleep. But of course, no great tales begin on a quiet night. Varix spots movement in the shadows not far from the caravan. In the dark, shapes too sinister to be animals pass between the trees and linger behind bushes. Something is not right. Welcome to Descent Legends of Dark. You have begun your first quest in the campaign. The quest will teach you how to use the app. When a new rule is introduced, a tutorial will tell you to learn more in the Learn to Play booklet. This app will also include in-app rule reference that describes more detailed rules and exceptions. If you want to learn more about underlays or any other game rules, consult the in-app rules reference from the app's options menu or by tapping and holding the highlighted words. I don't know where the underlays went. So that could be a problem. Oh, they're in that Ziploc over there. So if we need any underlays, we'll have to grab that.
We will.
Okay, could you go grab that Ziploc? And 10B.
Oh, so the underlay means like water and
Yeah.
other stuff.
Yeah, because it
Okay.
has to go underneath the tiles, so obviously you don't
Gotcha.
really want.
We need one water underlay.
It looks like 3 exposed, so like that. There we go. Okay. Each underlay has a different mechanic effect. For quick reference, tap on the underlay. You can learn more.
So water is basically
You can't go in it.
you can go in it actually.
It takes an extra movement point to leave a water space.
Yes.
It doesn't take any extra go in. It just takes an extra. So it takes 2 movement to leave a water space, 1 to go in.
Yep.
So that is a site token. That's how we explore and find new shit.
So we gotta get a figure there, correct?
Or next to a site token or on it, either one. As a matter of fact, once somebody is next to or on it, it just exposes.
Okay.
To the east of the lake, the pathways continue the darkness, a friend to bandits and mercenaries. You cannot shake the feeling of being watched. This is a site token. When a hero moves adjacent to a site token, immediately resolve its effects by dragging the hero portrait to the token.
So on the other side of the site token is an explore token. They'll explain this, but that actually requires an action to interact with it.
Okay, gotcha.
In the darkness and lost in thought, you stray a little further from the camp than intended on your watch. Place Varix on the highlighted space. The rest of the party will be placed.
Where's our character tokens?
I think those are these. We are the big, giant gray ones. So this looks like you, I think.
Yeah, winged helmet, correct.
Yep.
Okay. This looks very magey.
A fire spirit / phoenix bird.
Yep. Wow, that's a long tail. Like, I get the bird, but then there's this, which is...
Well, I mean,
Wow.
it's fire effect while it's in
Oh.
movement.
There's
Yeah.
my... Apparently I'm supposed to primarily be an archer,
I mean, yes.
but I'm planning to use the blades.
Uh-huh.
And then
Me for sure. I have a big spear.
Yes, you do. Holy shit.
That looks like it could be troublesome to move around.
Yes.
And highlighted spot.
Okay, so you are going right here.
No,
No.
you are
Oh,
not.
Here.
Thank you. Yes, you are correct. I can see the screen right.
So does facing direction matter in this game?
I don't
No.
believe so.
It does not.
Have to be adjacent. No.
Correct. Objective updated. Investigate the darkness around the lake. Hero phase. Woohoo!
There's only a hero.
Yep.
So I guess I use 2 actions and then.
Well,
Two actions?
no.
I have to use 2 actions to move twice.
No.
One
Your
action
movement
to
is
move
your green,
3,
the green triangle above your health.
So the maneuver action.
which is
On your main card, upper right corner.
Oh, 3. Okay, yeah, I need 1 action then.
Correct.
To move.
So, which one do you want to go to?
I'll do the left one first,
Okay.
but that only takes 2 because diagonal counts as adjacent, doesn't it, or no?
Yes.
Well, you can go straight or you could go to here. Do you have
He
a
wants to
preference?
go to the one closest.
I need to do both eventually, so why waste?
Not
it?
necessarily.
Not necessarily. So, do you want to go here or here?
I'll go there. That's fine.
Okay, so that now we drag you up to the site token. Thick clouds roll in, blocking what little light the moon provided. But as your eyes adjust, the path becomes clear. A cry for help echoes in the darkness. Discard this site token.
Probably.
Okay, we need 2 more waters.
Turn.
Yeah, you can slide it under.
Ugh.
If you...
It's probably easier.
It's
Do
easier
Oh.
to do the water first.
No, they're probably no.
That looks right. Yeah. And then...
And then this one is like this, I think.
Yeah, these two are parallel.
only 1 off. And it's 4 wide.
Oh, thank you. No, it's...
No, it's not. Oh, yeah, it is. You're right. Yeah, Hanley got it right. No? Oh, 4 wide,
That's,
yeah.
Yeah. It
Okay.
was supposed to be that way.
Yeah,
Okay, there we
these
go.
Two borders line up.
And then I need 11B.
It bothers me that the darkness doesn't line up between the waters. The underlay.
Production. Is there a backslash?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
it's not
different.
water though.
Yes. And then...
I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
I mean, visual
production.
interest and all that kind of stuff.
Cost money.
And it's not as bad once the tiles are on top of it, but still a little.
There we go. Sweet. Okay. That looks correct to you guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
We need a tree.
Oh, they conveniently mark. Right there.
Yeah, what tile? Where it is.
Most terrain is interactable. A hero adjacent to a piece of terrain may perform an explore action to interact with it by dragging the hero portrait on the terrain. Terrain can hold different rewards, including crafting material. Ooh. Yes, so we want to explore terrain. Oh, another site token. Right in here. Correct. Oh,
And we need a Fae.
what does a Fae look like?
I can't tell.
It
My
looks
eyesight's
like
way too big.
an orange one. And it wants the one next to it, the one chip.
This looks kind of like that.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Okay, can you place that?
Looks like there's one space gap between the tree and the Fae. No?
Yeah. So there, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, that is wrong. That's the wrong figure.
Oh no!
Fuck that tree.
Cut down the tree.
This is the figure.
Okay.
So just for curiosity, what are the different colored tokens denoting?
If you have multiple enemies of the same type, it's that we can tell them in the screen.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Face the orange towards the camera. There we go. Thank you. Berserker, also in orange.
Looks like he's got like a top knot or a mohawk.
Oh. Not that many figures, it's one of these. Maybe him? Yeah, that looks like him. Close enough.
Sure, we'll go with it.
There we go.
You are under attack.
Tech. A hero may perform a fight action against the enemy within range and line of sight by dragging their hero portrait to the enemy's portrait in the new enemy view screen. Okay. Place the 4 remaining heroes.
Remaining heroes. There are not 4
There are
remaining
3
heroes.
remaining heroes.
Oh. Okay. So
Who's got the lowest movement? I've got 3.
I've got 4.
I have 3.
4.
4. All right. Put me in the upper right or upper left on the screen. Since I've got 3 movement.
Okay, so you want to be right here?
Yes. I figure people with 4 could be behind.
I'll pop there, and
Behind Hanley's character.
God, your piece is extravagant.
Yes. Well, excuse me, I am the person with the Phoenix.
Yes, you
Fire
are.
Spirit.
No, literally, it says Phoenix Bond, so, like,
Oh, wow.
I can call it Phoenix without being incorrect.
Updated objective: defeat the enemies. They take your turn. We did look this up, but it's you get a maneuver and 2 other actions, which can also be additional maneuvers. After Vayrix finishes their turn, each hero may take a turn. After all heroes have finished their turns, remember to end the phase.
Yeah, so now you still have 2 more actions. And,
one
like, your...
more movement.
Yeah, you can still take your move. You cannot do an action in the middle of a move, like in the middle of moving a square, but
Right.
you can...
You can still move 1 space because the site automatically happened. You didn't specifically do something. Otherwise, your move would have ended.
Right. Okay.
So you could move over to the right one, expose the other site, or you can start heading towards the mob. Or if you have a ranged attack,
I would have to. Let's see. Do I have a ranged attack?
Yeah, how would we be? Maybe on your
I would
weapon?
have on my weapon. No, I have 2 melee weapons.
no. Let me see your melee weapon. Yours may
It's a
be reach.
spear.
Yeah.
You have reach.
I have reach.
Yeah, you have reach. So that means it goes an extra space. It's like a range of 1. So if you move here, you can actually attack that guy.
Yeah. So I would have to move, then I would have to spend an action to ready, and then attack.
No.
No, you
Oh,
were already
yeah,
on the spear.
Were you on the spear?
He
or
was on the
I was
spear.
on the spear.
Then you're
Then
fine.
you're-
You don't
you're
have to
fine.
ready. It's already ready.
Ready just
Oh.
flips it.
Oh, the spear has reach. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Perfect.
Okay, so you
I'll
can.
do that.
Okay, so you finish your move.
Yep.
And then you're going to attack the Fae.
Yes.
Okay, so
D7 hit points.
You're using the spear?
Yes.
Okay, so now we don't see its current weaknesses or resistance until you've made attacks. It already knows what your damage type is. The gap is smart.
Yep.
So now you roll your die. And you get a surge and a star.
So it says that with one surge during the attack, add 2 stars and enfeeble the enemy.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if that's automatic
It is.
or okay.
Well, it's not automatic. You can choose to do that since you got a surge. So I'm assuming you're going to choose.
Yeah, I'll do that. I don't see any reason. Does that
Well-
cost me 2 fatigue? Is that
No,
If it says fatigue on the side.
no, it
like,
says surge.
It says surge on the side, but
Okay.
it's just 2 fatigue is what it says on the weapon.
The 2 fatigue in the lower right is how much fatigue you can load on the card.
Okay.
Okay, so you did 3 total stars, and what was the status effect? Enfeebled?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. What does enfeebled do?
Well, that'd be 20% enemy attack damage.
Ah, nice.
And the app will automatically calculate enemy
Yeah.
statuses.
Okay, here we go. Took him down 9 damage. Nice.
Not bad.
Now you do have one more action left.
I could attack again.
Yes, you could.
I only have 8 hit points, though, is the thing.
Oh, actually, you have more. So how your hit points work is once your first 8 are gone, you take a minor injury. After you lose your next 8 hit points, you take a major injury. After you lose your next 8 hit points, you most likely die according to the rules. There are some cases where you won't.
But is dying permanent?
It doesn't look like it now. It
Because,
just
I mean, you know.
well,
even-
if any player dies, quest ends. We fail.
Okay.
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 I guess I will. Yeah, I will attack again. Somebody else can go do the site. I don't want to do all of the sites because I don't want to spawn all of the enemies and have us be overwhelmed.
Okay, let's. Same weapon.
Yep. May as well.
Okay.
Big money.
You have a plus and a lightning bolt.
Note, during the attack, suffer 1 fatigue for each plus converted to a star.
So if you spend a fatigue to convert that, then
you will
you
take another fatigue.
you'll take another fatigue. So you can either do just the surge and do 2, or you can spend 2 fatigue to do 3 stars.
Which would be 9 more damage.
So you'd have him 2/3 dead if you spend the fatigue, but if you don't, you still get him down quite a bit.
Yeah.
Well, also note that may have been, he does have an armor. So because he has an armor, that may have been rolling
Oh, yeah.
high, and the armor didn't actually drop
in.
the
Yeah.
hit points much.
Yeah. I'll spend the fatigue.
Okay, so you put 2 then, and you can
Yeah.
either put them on that card or on your character or split them. I would put them on the card since you can't spend fatigue on the card. And then the next time you're ready,
that's what I'm doing.
it'll wipe them out.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Okay, cool. So you get 3 total as a result,
Yes.
and then he would be enfeebled again, but he already is.
Yep. So I guess 9 more damage.
Yep, in this
Okay.
case it was.
Okay.
Um,
And I guess that's it.
Okay.
Those actions.
and that means your turn is complete. Okay, so who wants to go next?
I can only move 3, which would not put me in range because I do not have a reach weapon.
Correct.
So why don't I go last and plan to pop that close sight line. Hopefully you guys can do some damage. Kill the Fae and do some damage on the Berserker. Because I'm assuming you guys got range.
I'm not set up for range right now. I could switch to that.
I've set up for range. I could take out the Fae if we want.
Let's have
Do
you
that.
do that then.
Okay.
So,
my move is 4.
okay,
I am moving here,
that's 2.
Yep.
Okay.
and then I am going to attack the Fae with the Glimmering Wand.
Okay, and you have range 4?
Yep.
Sweet. Now note, because she attacked during her movement's now done. That maneuver action is complete even though she technically had 2 left.
I don't think that it works that way.
You don't think so? Okay.
Hold on.
Wouldn't it be 2 separate actions? The first is move, the second is attack?
Maneuver is gain your movement.
Oh,
Question, can we move through allies?
we
Yes.
can move through allies, but you cannot stop on the same space as an ally. And if we ever have line of sight concerns, we can use the app and it'll actually do all line of sight calc for you. You just click the spot, it shows you what you can see.
A hero can perform actions between spending movement points.
Oh, sweet. Okay, I was wrong, as usual.
Okay, so go ahead and draw me to the Fae.
Okay. And that's you. Which are you using?
Glimmering Wand.
Okay.
Big money.
2 stars. So yeah, I think I'll do that.
Just 2?
2. Yep.
Okay. 2 damage.
Ouch. Okay. He's strong against it. Damn.
He's strong against
slash.
He's strong against slash. You just exposed that.
Okay.
Good to know.
So that sucks.
Yes. So you might not be killing this guy.
No. God. Well, that sucks. I could switch to my other weapon, but if I do that, I'm not doing anything else.
Yeah. I'm betting that me and Hanley can finish him off.
Yeah, but the question is, what do I do with the rest of my turn?
Do you want to expose the site over here? There is a risk that that could spawn more enemies, but we have to do it eventually, probably.
What do y'all think?
Just do as much damage as you can, I'd say.
Okay.
Because I've got 0 range.
Oh, yeah, you guys need you guys would actually, like, benefit from moving, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so one thing is that if I use the Glimmering Wand after my attack, a hero may shift 2. It costs me 2 fatigue. I'm going to attack the Fae again.
Okay.
Right? So, but after that, I can cause one of you to shift, which would allow you to move closer to it, which would allow you to probably hit it.
That would get me into melee range.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I couldn't do that twice right now with everything.
Yeah, no, that's good.
But
if you can get it to proc, that's fine.
Yeah.
So I will attack Fae.
Okay.
Fae again.
Alrighty. Glimmering Wand.
Big money.
1 and then 2 advantages. So, I will. So I can convert. Okay, so each advantage that I convert will cost me 2 fatigue.
Yes.
Correct.
All right, I will take 2 fatigue.
Okay.
On my main character. To convert that, so that's 2 successes. So yeah.
Okay. That's it.
Yep.
2 more damage.
And then I place 2 fatigue on the Glimmering Wand. After my attack, a hero may shift 2.
Shift me 2.
There you go.
All right. And the reason why I'm doing that is because my character can turn fatigue into damage. So I want to accumulate fatigue on this character and then burst it to damage, and then my card gets flipped.
I like that.
Yeah, so. Okay, so that's
your
now
turn.
I could move
2.
more if I wanted to.
I mean, it might be worth moving up the 1 or getting to here or something.
It'll lessen your range that you got to worry about.
Yeah.
For the Zerker. Although I'm assuming it's going to move once we finish.
Yeah, I think I'm going to move there because I want to be like, well, I guess it's technically the same either way. This gets me closer to the other site token.
Yeah, and that when the map may expose that way.
Right,
Yeah.
that's what I'm worried about.
Are you okay with me going there?
Yeah.
Okay, then cool. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. So I think that's now Hanley.
Alright. So I gain 3 movement via my maneuver action.
Yep. You can move. All you have to do is 2 up to hit him.
I will move 2 up.
Okay, do you want to go straight or do angled?
Angled. That way I cut off the path of the Zerker, hopefully.
Okay.
And I will fight with. Yep.
That's you, yep.
It's shitty, but it's a slashing weapon. It's the Woman's Blade.
Okay, so slashing he is resistant.
Yeah, but it's the one I had up, so I don't care.
Okay. So now you roll your attack die.
Yep. 3 stars.
Nice.
And if I do 2 fatigue on my weapon, During your attack or defense, if you are adjacent to another hero, which I am,
Mhm.
add another star.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah, sure, why not? Let's see what's happening.
So that gives you 4 stars.
4 stars total.
Okay, and no other status effects.
So you're gonna leave it at 1, I guess.
Nope.
Killed it.
You killed it.
Damn right I did.
Nice.
Also, the weapons have different damages, so his may do more damage than my one.
Yeah.
Because mine's a fucking 4 range, I mean.
Yeah, you have 2 base damage per star. What's your damage per star?
3.
Yeah, so that helps. Okay. Remove the Fae. There we go.
So I do have 1 movement left. I will move north 1 if you could. And for my second action, I will ready my weapon, which flips the card, correct?
Yep,
Yes.
and gets rid of the fatigue. Good call.
And you're left, Tony.
Yep.
What's your movement, sir, again?
4.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to start by moving 2 straight up.
Which
That
exposes
would
the site
expose
token?
the site.
Yep.
Which means that we're gonna take the enemy's attack.
Yeah, it's fine.
But-
It's only the tutorial.
The pathway around the lake becomes clear. Discard both site tokens.
Okay.
Interesting.
Oh, we could have exposed it either route. Oh, that's why we could have exposed it either route for Bravo. L shape pointing towards us. Yep.
There we go.
Tiny little lake. I'm not even sure I'd call that a lake. It's like a
Pond.
pond.
Another tree.
And a bandit.
Okay. Trying to view its figure. Help me
And
pick
it
the
looks
right.
like it's got a quiver on its back and a mask with a cloak and a hooded cloak. Or a hood.
These look too monstrous. Oh, maybe?
Yeah, I think that might be it. Yeah, that's it. Here, I'll pull one. There we go. And
the orange.
Awfully like. There we go. So this one is right there.
Cool. Sweet. That was nice and easy.
And then that. Oh, you still have other things to do,
You
right?
can still move 2 more and 2 other actions.
So you're gonna attack the bandit.
Maybe. Well, yeah, you could attack the bandit. You may just have to spend more movement than you want to, and you may not want to be there.
Yeah, I think I'm going to ready my weapon to get it over to the bow, and then I'm going to attack with that.
1, 2. And the range on your bow, sir?
4.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you should be able to do that. Shoot over the water.
Yep. Okay. And it's the bandit?
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
And
Oh.
where are you
Oh.
moving?
Interesting.
After the attack, the enemy shifts 2 away from the hero. Interesting. I got a star and a plus.
What's your base damage?
2.
Yeah, ranged weapons.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Even though, I mean, you know, you take a fucking long
Oh.
bow.
I can
Right.
spend 1 fatigue if the enemy is 3 or more away from me to add 1 star.
So far we are at 2 stars, correct?
Yep, and then I will spend another fatigue to increase it up to 3 by converting the advantage. And I don't cause any status ailments, it looks like. Nope.
Not bad.
Oh, he's
Nice.
weak.
So we could get against piercing, I'm assuming?
Yes, weak against piercing.
Oh, I would
All right.
smash him.
And then he's going to shift 2 away from you.
Yep,
Well, let's continue. Will be
the enemy shifts 2 away. There we go.
Alright, so the app doesn't control the shifting. Okay.
Nope.
No. Because it doesn't know where the enemies are, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, it knew at that point, but
And you still have 2 movement if you choose to.
Oh, that's a good point.
Because you only did move 2, correct?
Correct. I can move 4.
So, since it shifted away, I'm assuming the bandit is archer due to the arm-mounted crossbow on the picture.
Yeah. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to actually...
Maybe move closer, get within 4 of the tree, because we can interact with trees.
That's what I did. I'm now 4 away from the tree. So I set myself up to where I'm further away from him, so I may not get attacked, but I'm close enough to the tree to be able to do an explore on the tree.
You can do an explore from 4 away.
no,
No,
he's
he-
now within
What?
movement
I
range.
can
Okay.
move next to it and explore. Okay, so we are all done. So end phase. Darkness phase. Resolve infection or terror.
And terror.
Yeah, and each hero may discard 1. Oh,
Shit, okay. Did not know that we actually had that thing going. Okay.
neither did I.
Good to know.
Actually, I'll get rid of that one. Okay, the Berserker is targeting Galadin. That'd be me. He has 4 movement, 4 attack. He cannot reach me, so he goes for the closest player, and then by lowest hit points. So he's going to go to Hanley.
Is that correct?
That is not the Berserker.
I know, I accidentally tilted him. So he runs up to Hanley.
I think so, yes.
And Bloodlust. After defense, the Berserker shifts 1 toward and attacks a second hero if possible. It won't be able to.
So
that's
does that
good.
mean it doesn't even shift, or it just obviously can't attack?
It'll shift, but it can't attack.
Okay.
Or shift 1 toward and attack if possible. Okay.
And it doesn't have any range, which is important.
Yep.
Because it would have moved to only the range.
Correct.
Okay.
And they will actually back off to be at their max range too.
So do we have to say interrupt because it can't target Galadin?
No.
Are you sure?
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
Yes.
We can't
The-
go back
The
to
interrupt just lets us see the map.
When activating.
Interrupt is just hide this UI, let us see the other UI before coming back to it.
Gotcha.
So like see if I click it, it just comes back here so we can see other stuff, and then I can resume activation.
Yes.
Okay. Oh,
Wait.
so he did 4 damage to you.
So where does...
But then when do you roll defense?
After an enemy moves, it attacks its target for an amount of damage equal to the damage value displayed on its activation screen. The target hero defends to reduce the amount of damage they suffer. To defend, the hero rolls the die that is displayed next to their defense icon.
So I'd only take 8 damage then.
Correct. So you take 1. Okay. So now the bandit's targeting.
And did he shift after that?
He can't shift to do a second attack.
He may still
Okay.
shift and just not attack.
I was unclear if he should be shifting. It said shift and attack if possible.
Okay.
It's the
well,
and part.
That's
which
a,
is,
yeah. The way it's
which
written
is-
is ambiguous.
Yeah.
Yes. So let's just. I don't think he can't really get closer anyway.
Yeah.
Technically speaking.
Okay. So
Kind
now
of, but-
the bandit's also targeting me. Apparently, I am popular. But with 3 movement, he cannot get into range 2 of me. But with 3 movement, he can get into range 2 of Hanley. So he will move up to here. We can either go here or here. I'm feeling like here's better.
Sure.
Okay. And now he attacks you for 4.
So I take 2 more. And what's the other effect?
During the defense, the first time the player places a fatigue on a card, they also scar it.
Okay, you did not place
You
a
don't place
fatigue
a
on a
fatigue,
card,
so
so you
nothing
did not
happens.
scar it. So a scar means you will take damage when you flip the card.
Gotcha.
Okay. End darkness phase. The bandit crouches low, daggers out, and beckons you forward with a flick of one of their rusted tips.
Rusted tips? What the fuck is up with this guy? Seriously, come
He
on,
wants to inflict a
rusted.
tetanus status effect.
Yes.
That's just rude. Like, it's rude to him, and it's rude to us. It's rude
So
to everybody.
it's unclear to me that if we kill them before searching the trees, whether we can still search the trees.
I'm going to go by past experiences on
And assume
RPGs.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
We want to do the trees before we end the map.
I
That-
love
yes.
the
We
fact.
go to the loading screen.
I think exactly the same way.
I love the fact that it's like you can be in an empty house and defeat all of the enemies, and there's a treasure chest right there in front of you, and it's like, nah, man, we don't got time for that.
No.
Gloomhaven as well. There's loot everywhere. Nah, we can't pick that up. I'd
Yeah.
run right by it. Can't pick it up. Okay, so if you don't mind, I'll just go first then to handle my exploration. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next to the tree. So now I explore the tree. The tree has round green fruit on the lower branches, plants and mushrooms growing up its side, and a sturdy trunk you could climb.
So you can get the fruit, the shrooms, or you can climb the tree.
I do have a might, and I am an elf. I feel like I should climb the tree. You prop your foot on a low branch in an attempt to leverage yourself into the tree. Test might. So you roll 2 black dice when you're testing a skill. And I get 3 and a surge. And then +1 for 4. And I don't have anything else.
What does a surge do during a skill check?
I don't think anything, right?
I could technically do the surge on my character to add 1 additional star. Then you may suffer 1 fatigue to prepare 1 card. Prepare is flip, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to spend the surge to add a star. That gets me up to 5 total stars.
And what's your might?
Well, that's with the might.
Okay.
So I get 5 total stars. And then I'm going to prepare.
I'm sorry. During your turn, discard. You got to put a prepared token on something.
Huh?
Prepared is different from ready.
Yeah.
Oh, put a prepare token. What does that do again?
A prepare token allows you to ready the card
For free.
for free.
So you're preset.
Oh,
That's what it is.
oh, so for free I can ready it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, so that's actually really cool. Okay, so I've got that, so I put 5. You deftly swing up the branches and find yourself with a great vantage point. You may prepare 2 cards.
Oh, your character card, I guess, gets prepared.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
If you want for the shrooms.
Okay, now I will do my second action, another explore. Plants or fruit? I'll forage.
If it can help us, then it has value.
You forage on and around the tree, looking for anything of interest. The following has been added to your inventory to be used later. 10 herbs and 1 anemos.
Okay, so that is very nice by the app. It puts it in our inventory for us.
Oh,
Yes.
nice. That
Continue. Well, yeah, that's nice. So you are done, correct? That was everything.
I am done, but this tree still has one more thing that can be done.
Okay.
So we probably want to kill one of the enemies and leave the other one.
All right.
Well, I am sure as hell not climbing the other tree. Just
I have
FYI.
-1 might. I am not either. And I am. And
I
I
got plus
will
2
have
might.
nothing to do
You
with
got plus 2 might?
So
So you can climb the tree.
All right.
I will be picking fruit.
All right. Did you guys want to?
So
Well, climbing the tree, it's probably just gonna prepare.
So I have a
again.
pierced weapon,
Yeah.
and there's
Well, we don't know
That's
for
fair.
certain. The trees might have different stuff at the top.
I have a pierced weapon with range, and there's that guy that's weak to pierce, so I could probably kill it.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely can kill these guys pretty quickly.
Yeah, maybe you kill the bandit with your pierce.
That's
Go for it.
Yeah, the bandit is going to teleport away, but
Yeah.
I can chase him maybe.
So is your staff pierce?
I still have the spirit weapon.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Okay, so
Is the
you.
staff pierce.
Yeah.
Is the
No,
belt
that's what I
pierced?
meant to-
Probably bludgeon would be my guess.
Yes.
It is crush actually. But,
Okay, so you only have to move up 1 with your reach to hit the bandit.
Yeah, so let's do that.
Okay.
Look, man,
And then I still have 2 more movement to keep chasing him.
a sharp edge is really optional for piercing. You just have to put enough will behind it.
Okay, so attacking the bandit.
Yep.
with your spear?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. And he'll shift 2 away.
Yes, if he survives. So, ooh, yuck! I only got a surge. So I guess I will spend a fatigue. No, I don't have to spend a fatigue, do I?
Well, it depends on what
No,
your
it just
surge
says spend
ability is.
surge. That just
Yeah,
spend surge.
Yeah, spend surge. Yeah, I'll spend the surge.
Mhm.
I add 2 stars and enfeeble him. Not that it matters. I use enfeeble, but I'll take it.
Well, you're not killing him.
7 damage. So he's got 5 left.
Yep.
And he now shifts 2 away.
Yes. And I can't get around the other guy, but I can damage him from here.
Yeah, you could do another attack and hit the other guy.
Yeah, I'll do another attack and target the other one.
Okay.
Berserker.
The enemy's damage is permanently increased by 1.
Oh, well, I guess that makes sense. So every time you hit him, he gets angrier.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, okay.
Good times.
So just the 2 again,
Just the 2 and enfeeble. Enfeeble will reduce his damage 20%,
which is nice.
which is good, actually.
But we probably shouldn't attack him much more until we're ready to kill him.
He is enfeebled. That
7.
actually works. I would-
And he's weak to pierce as well.
Great.
Nice.
I have 1 more movement. I have 1 more attack.
Oh, no, you did both attacks.
Yeah, you did 2 attack actions.
Oh,
One
yeah,
against
that's
the
true.
bandit,
Yeah,
one
that's true.
against
I guess
the
I'm
berserk.
done then.
You do have movement if you wish
can't
to.
move behind me or stay where you're at. Either one.
I can move, how much? 2?
Yeah.
2 more.
Note, though, if you're in range of the guy to shift and do a second attack, that'd be bad.
Yeah, I'm going to back up to here.
Oh, okay.
That should get me out of range of most stuff.
Okay. Nicole, what would you like to do?
Hmm.
What's your max range on your current weapon?
4. So I can hit him. I could hit him from exactly where I am.
Are you guys thinking we wipe the bandit and leave the other one?
Oh, I think
Or, I mean, wipe the berserker and leave the bandit?
white
Yeah.
berserk.
Yeah, because he keeps getting stronger.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can do quite a bit of damage to him, assuming that he's not strong against my stuff.
He is strong against Slash, I thought. No, that was
he
the other
is-
guy.
He's weak against pierce.
Yeah, we don't know what he's strong or his other weakness yet.
Yeah.
He just might be neutral too. Just
So just going to stay where you are?
Yeah, I'll stay where I am and I'm going to attack him.
Okay. And you're still using Glimmering Wand?
Yep.
Okay.
big money. Big money.
Okay, so I have 1 star and 2 advantages.
Correct.
So I'm going to transform the advantage, both of the advantages,
Okay, so
which
you get
gives
3
me
stars.
3 stars.
Anything else?
No.
Okay. You did 2 damage.
Fucking A!
3 damage.
He is
Wow.
strong against Slash.
And, yeah,
Wow.
and there's 1 armor as well.
Okay.
Shite.
So, anyways, alright, well, that's fine. Then my second action, I am going to use my unique ability, Phoenix Bond. An enemy in line of sight suffers 2 damage for each fatigue on this card. That is 6.
That's how
The armor has no effect.
Yep. And then flip this card. So that is all of my stuff. I don't think it's actually worthwhile for me to move because I'm within range of the tree and I suspect that he would not be able to get to me without going through Hanley first.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So while I would love to move, I don't think I'm going to, and that
What
is
was
the
that
end of my
drawing
turn.
off to the side that you
Oh,
did?
I marked her doing her unique action.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just that it keeps track of also each doing 2 actions up there.
Makes sense.
Okay. Chief.
Oh, I just noticed that stuff above your portraits.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can't see the screen very well from your angle.
Yeah, I can't see either.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
camera's
it
in
was
my
the weird
blocking line of sight.
pump jack.
Yep.
Okay, I'll tap the guy.
Okay. You're using the blade or the warhammer?
It's the way to Warhammer now.
Okay.
Hell, it ain't gonna be fucking slash, so good for you.
That'd be 2 stars. Now for 2 fatigue during your attack, you may add a star. After the attack, you may move the enemy 1 space from you. Nah, let's not add fatigue because I don't need to. So 2 stars.
Okay.
This one's down.
6 damage. You killed it.
I'm 2 for 2.
Yes, you kind of are.
Move berserker. Alright, so I will move 2 up, so I'm right next to the tree. And for my second action, I will explore the tree.
Okay.
Let's pick the fruit.
You pick one of the low-hanging fruits off the tree. As you bite into it, it has a sweet taste, a little tart at the end. You feel revived. Heal 2.
Good with that. And that would be the end of my turn.
And that's the end of all of ours. Not too bad.
Did we want to flick off the screen real quick so they can see the current status of the board?
Oh, I've been bouncing it back and forth. Resolve, we each discard 1 fatigue.
I take a fatigue off my glimmering wand.
Okay.
I take a fatigue off my spear.
None of us have infection or terror.
Not currently.
The bandit steps forward before you can attack, thrusting a rusted knife. Varric suffers 5 damage. Agility negates.
So
Wow.
Hold on.
yeah, so
Agility is a
that's a
skill check.
test.
Yeah.
I need 2 black dice. Can I throw?
Yep.
Okay.
So what's your agility?
Plus 0.
Okay, so however many stars you get, negate 1 damage per star.
Big money.
6.
Holy shit, you negated all the damage.
Nice.
I think that's a perfect roll with black dice.
Yeah,
it is.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, so we know bullshit can happen.
Yeah. Because I mean, like, he steps forward and hits you with a rusted knife. Man, you know that's a big fucking step right there.
Oh,
I
I'm-
got my tetanus booster. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I'm actually getting hit.
You're
Oh, yeah.
actually in range.
Yeah, I'm actually in range. So he moves up 3. And is there any significance about that down arrow at it? I don't think
I'm
so.
thinking that just means down on HP would be my guess.
Yes. Daggers twirling through nimble fingers. Okay, so I take
What do you roll for defense?
Yeah.
black.
What happens if you click on the icon? Does anything happen?
Okay.
No, okay. I get 3. So that just reduces it to 1 then, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Sweet. The bandit pulls out several knives with one hand and raises a fully loaded repeating crossbow with the other.
I think that's a hint.
Yeah, not to go buck.
Uh-huh.
How much HP is left in him?
5, I think.
So low, right?
Yeah.
5.
Okay, so let's get all these rollers done.
So I'm thinking like Nicole and Dan finished that tree. I can finish my tree, and then me and Hanley can kill the enemy.
I can't climb, but what I can do is pick the fruit off here.
Well, why don't you climb the tree then?
So you want me to go first? 'Cause
Yeah.
I won't be able to do anything. You would have to kill it.
That's fine.
Okay.
I think the 3 of us can kill it.
All right, so I will.
Wait, if you climb the tree, then that's like you can still move 3 to get to him and attack him technically.
Yeah, but
Once he
I
starts
don't-
his
but-
turn.
But once
yeah.
I start my turn, I don't want to kill him.
You're
That's the thing.
entirely
Yes.
right. My bad.
Okay.
I will climb the tree.
Test your might.
And it's 2, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So that is 3, 4, 5, 6.
Anything with your lightning bolt.
May add a star and an adjacent hero may discard. So
I think
yeah, 7.
7.
Can we use surges in skill checks? Yes or no?
No, I don't actually. Yeah, you can't use them.
Oh, then I
I
fucked
mean,
up.
well, you can use them. You can use surges if you have an appropriate surge ability.
What he does is add a star.
Okay, then yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so technically 6.
No, use 7 because you used the surge.
Yeah, 7.
Well, so what I don't know.
Prepare 2 cards.
What
So
I
you're
don't
right.
know is the surge thing down here on our cards, is that linked to our ability?
No,
No,
that's your
no.
character surge ability.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Explorer number 2 will be the same tree. I will get the plants.
They take it much. No,
Ooh, you got different stuff.
Yeah.
We got herbs to aquos, and 4 more herbs.
And sailor leaf.
Yeah.
From Subset Leaf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So just curious, we should have 2 saber leaves and then 2 aquas. How do we check our inventory?
I think that's
No.
just
Sailor's
stuff.
Leaf is
So
where
we've got
it came from.
yeah, we've
You don't
got
have the leaf
herbs.
itself.
So we
Yeah.
got a bunch of herbs and then some aquos
And that's it.
then the anemos.
And then, yeah, the anemones. Yeah, that looks right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like he got I think Devil's Bloom, so it
Yeah.
just said this is what you get from the Devil's Bloom, and yours was this is what you get from the Sailor's Leaf.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So you got 2 Sailor's Leaf, and I think he got like
And
1 Devil's
I
Bloom.
will move 3 to put me right adjacent to the bandit,
Okay.
just in case we don't kill him for some reason. I'll take the hits.
Okay. Sweet.
You may or may not. You may do bullshit.
Yeah. So of note, that tree is now done. We still have the 1 action on this tree.
And we know that's going to be heal 2 HP.
Or
Well,
we
we
think
don't.
it is very likely
Very
that
likely.
it
Yeah,
will
very
be 2.
likely. If you go now,
Yeah.
we'll see if it's
That's what I was thinking. What's this guy's?
5 HP.
5
So
HP.
you should be able to whack.
But
kill him.
he's piercing vulnerable.
So you can ready your daggers first thing, right? Is your daggers?
Okay.
what's
You
your
can
daggers?
immediately ready.
I'm on the
so-
bow, which is piercing.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's
but you
just
can
if you
immediately-
wanted to go to daggers, you could without spending an action.
Yeah, fair. Okay, so first I will search the tree and pick the fruit, and yeah, to
Just
heal.
that heals
Why
you
did it give the option to forge the plants again?
It didn't. It was grayed out.
What? Okay.
Hold on. We got to add 32.
Oh, we do. We do have an ad starting, but no one's watching right now.
Okay.
So I think we're good. Yeah, so if I drag,
Yeah, you're right.
why is it? Oh, because it's got that up there. Yeah, there's nothing else to do on the
Yep.
tree.
So now we kill it.
Okay, so now,
What type of damage are the daggers doing? Slashing or piercing?
Probably
Daggers are
slashing.
piercing.
slashing.
Daggers are piercing.
So I can use my maneuver
Depends.
to do the 1 step.
There are slashing daggers.
Yeah, I guess.
So I was able to step the 1 away, so I'm now at ranged.
Now, is there negatives for doing range adjacent?
Not sure. Though you can only move 1 because you were
Yeah.
impeded, technically, just calling that out. Not.
But it gets me the 1 away. But that is a good question. But I will attack him. I will use my bow. Okay. I get a star. And then I'm going to put 2 fatigue on my bow to add an additional star.
Does
He-
not say anything about like getting disadvantage or anything like
And
that.
then
It doesn't.
I will put
Yeah.
a fatigue on my character to add an additional star. So that puts me at 3 stars total. Hey, I beat him! A little bit of overkill, too.
No such thing.
Remove the bandit. Oh shit.
Oh, there's a chest.
What?
Okay.
An arch, a chest, a door, and a well.
The clouds over the moon part, illuminating the clearing. A baronial watchtower stands not far away. Place 1 archway, 1 chest, a door, and a well.
Alright, well, good to know that it won't auto clear the map sometimes,
Yes.
which will give us more flexibility for exploring later on. Good to know.
There's an archway. A chest.
The fruit of Dan and Hanley's hard work.
Yes. Well, I didn't do the chest.
No, but like no, and all of the stuff.
But we will also need a gate.
The door.
Yep.
Or my fault, the gold door, not a
That's a
portcullis.
portcullis. Not a
Yeah,
door.
this is portcullis.
I don't see the doors.
It's a double door.
Oh, I see him. I had put them under the gates. Just to, make it more confusing.
So, well.
Yes, I was just thinking that too.
Oh. Enter the watchtower. Some tokens in terrain can give you a clue to what is inside or what attribute you'll need to test. Tap on them to get a preview of what could lie within. Try tapping on the chest to learn more about it. Well-crafted lock holds a chest closed. You will need a deft hand.
Ain't gonna be fucking me.
Agility, I'm 0.
I have +1.
-1.
I take it I am the chest opener.
Yep.
The water shimmers, inviting the weary to taste.
So probably wipes fatigue.
Yeah.
Can we click on the door by chance?
Heavy door, locked from the inside.
So might.
And the...
It's just terrain.
The archway
Yep.
is just an archway. Okay.
Okay.
So the question is, do we have to follow the movement rules at this point?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So it looks like only Nicole and Dan, I did 1 attack. I still have 1 action, I believe.
But you moved.
No, I
You-
searched.
You moved, you
Searched.
explored,
Okay,
you
I'm done.
attacked, so Nicole and Dan are left.
Yep.
Fully.
Okay, what would you guys like to do?
No, there's no way I'm opening up the fucking chest.
I'm 0 on agility. What I don't know is.
You're better than I am.
But what I don't know is if I fail, does it break? And
Only one way to find
then
out.
maybe I'm unable to open it. If we-
Now would be the time to experiment.
I mean, when it comes down to it, a +1 on agility is actually not that big.
As long as you're not a -1.
Yeah, like I ain't fucking doing this shit.
Yo,
There's
you're
no
-1.
fucking way.
Yeah, but
So I guess I can try to open the chest.
Well, can you make it there? What's your movement?
My movement is 3.
You're not making it
I'm
there.
he can,
Okay.
can you move 6?
I can move 6 though. I need to do it eventually. I may
There's
as well
nothing
start
stopping you from taking.
You can do the well.
Move,
now. Okay,
right?
I'll do the well.
Okay. So
It might
One,
require
two,
might if it's
three.
poisoned.
4, 5, 6.
I will point out that we are avoiding the water, and I understand why we may be doing that, but we can walk through the water.
No,
It's
that's a
just
good
the
point.
movement cost.
That is a fair point.
So we got dragged into the well, no?
Okay.
So does it take? So how much movement does it take to go from one water to another though?
the
It
2.
takes 2. Yeah.
Okay.
Exiting a water square, period, takes 2 movement instead of 1.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going into the well.
Yep.
You can.
Toss a coin to your witcher.
No one has a coin,
We have no money. We are broke.
so you can drink or you can summon healing.
We don't need to heal. I guess I'll drink.
You may discard 2 fatigue from each of your cards.
Unfortunately, I have no fatigue, so that is totally wasted.
But we knew
Sorry.
what it was.
But now we know.
Yes.
Okay,
You
and
were
now
right,
Nicole,
no,
what are
it
you
was.
going to do?
I ain't doing jack shit, basically.
Well, you can move up.
Yeah,
No, that's basically all I can do. Yeah, actually,
You can summon healing, see what that does.
I mean, I
Well.
don't need healing, so I don't think it would be a good idea. Instead, I'm just going to ready my staff.
Can I have you somewhere other than that? Because I can't end a movement there with you there. There you go. I can walk through you, but I couldn't end there, which means I'd lose a movement when I go to get the chest.
I've lost a shit ton of movement, but that's fine.
Okay. And we are done. Darkness. We may discard a fatigue. Most uneventful darkness phase ever. So I will go to the chest. So my free movement, and then I use 2 normal, or 2 of the next maneuver.
Maybe it will have coins, and then we can use the coin in the well.
Toss it into the well.
Test agility. I get +1. 7.
And you roll the same I did.
Yes, I will take. I think 7 is enough. If it's not,
If it's not, then
It's
we
a
have a
crappy tutorial.
problem.
yeah, you are closer to opening the chest, but
Wow.
there's still some. Oh wow!
Okay, good to know.
Interesting.
It's a cumulative thing, I guess.
multiple
Yeah.
Successes.
So I will move my last 2 and stop there. Okay, who wants to go next? Anybody got 0 agility?
Dan.
Dan,
I have 0. I can do it.
Okay.
go on with it.
All right, and move me there.
You can move 4 currently, right?
I can move 3.
1, 2, 3. Okay, so you're gonna have to start your second move.
Okay.
Big money. One, two,
5.
4, 5.
Not bad.
This
And that sounds
You see, I did all the work. The following has been added to your inventory.
Oh, wow.
15 curios from some incense and candles, 9 curios and a mortos, and a Dunweric Haft recipe.
Ooh, so I guess there's weapon crafting.
Yes.
That's creepy that there are bloodstained teeth in the chest.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad that there is no coin, so we don't get to use it.
No, I'm thinking curios is a coin. Check our inventory.
A curio is usually a nickname, usually, right?
Oh,
Because I use one jargon word to define another.
we have nothing. We have no coin.
Yep.
Oh yeah, up there.
You could probably sell curios for coin, but we cannot.
So we cannot toss a coin to our overture.
So now the question is, does Nicole open the door?
Why would I open the door?
Might? You have might?
No.
I have -1 might.
Alright.
So do I.
That'd be 6 movement then.
Oh wait, yeah, both of you still have to go. So you want to give it a shot, Chief?
Yep.
Okay.
Have to-
There's also summon healing. We should see what that does. Even
Oh,
though
yeah.
probably just heals us. Or we should leave it for later if we think we need healing and want to come back.
Nah, the door's probably going to be cumulative too, so no biggie. So moving 3 to the well. I will explore once and summon healing.
Oh,
Oh,
I can't.
interesting. It's different though.
It is different. Oh, okay.
can't issue challenge.
Interesting.
You can only drink.
Oh.
Do you want to?
Drink it is then, because I got to do something.
Will it be a fatigued blow? Well, you don't have to do anything. You can back up.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Do you want to back out and just go to the gate?
And I already chose. This is all confirmation on fucking,
Okay. 2 fatigue.
Yeah. And now moving 3 more. Put me near the door. I'll tackle it next turn.
Okay.
So it's changing
Yeah.
what the well offers.
Did you wanna see what the well does for you?
Yeah, might as
Yeah.
well. Extract essence.
Sure.
So each of us can do a different thing with the
Yeah.
well.
Well,
Yeah.
we don't know whether it's tied to our characters or not. The fact that mine said summon healing,
Yeah.
though, makes me think that it does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because mine's like extract essence, which seems appropriate for a mage, and his was issue
Yeah,
challenge.
which would be appropriate for
Extract
warrior.
essence.
Interesting.
Uh-huh. Okay, test insight.
Big
So-
money.
So I should check the well too, is what I'm hearing.
So I get +2, so I have 7.
Wow.
Well, what's we do with this?
Sending waves of heat and power down into the well, you pull essences into your palm, even as the structure collapses inward. Oh. The following has been added to your inventory to be used later. An Aquos and a Vigos.
Okay.
It doesn't say remove.
No?
Alright.
So, now where do you want to move to?
It's a good question. And I will ready my.
Sweet.
Okay.
I'm going to stick with my spear.
Everybody discard a fatigue.
Well,
And now, should I just check the well?
Yes.
Okay.
We would like to see what your character action is.
So that takes 3 of my movement. Oh,
oh,
Nicole destroyed
Wow.
it.
Oh.
Good job, Nicole.
sorry.
Well, no. Now we know that even though it's still there, we
I-
gotta pay attention to text.
yeah.
Yeah.
It does give us clues that. But instead of collapse, it didn't work. Even though it didn't tell us to remove.
I got us resources, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It may,
No,
it may
no.
also be that only one of us can use that, and
This
then
is
the
true.
world
That's
collapses.
what I think it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to spend one of my remaining actions to move one, and then I'm going to hit the door with what I have left.
Test of might.
Well, we don't know. Maybe it's test insight.
Agility.
You didn't. Why didn't the baronial guards come and aid our battle? It is unlike the guards of the Forinth to hide away. Galadin examines lock. Let me see if I can open this gently. Test agility 5.
That should be easy for you.
6 words.
I got 4,
That's good.
and I may suffer. Oh, then you may suffer 1 to prepare a card. I don't need to, so that gives me the +1, so I've got 5 exactly.
Not so easy.
No. The door gives way, remove this door.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Okay, I am.
Maps frequently have multiple levels of elevation. Oh, this stuff. When placing tiles that are elevated, those tiles are supported by inserting them into pillars. Each pillar can be attached to a map tile in 2 ways, yada yada yada. I read that already. So we need 16A.
We also need a staircase.
And
And for sure.
So, hold on 1 second here. I'm of the opinion we wipe this back area off. I doubt we're running back there.
Yeah.
Do we need to?
Camera purposes, yes, we do. Because currently it cuts off at the D.
Like, hopefully it won't spawn in enemies behind us later.
Oh, probably will.
How many of the
Short pillars 4 and 1 staircase. Too short.
Yeah, staircases are kind of funny.
Yeah, that's so good for staircase.
Yes.
Now, does it go here or does it overlap the staircase? Can we tell?
Looks like it overlaps.
It overlaps. Which actually makes sense because it makes it more stable. There we go.
Alrighty. Let us hit continue.
Oh.
Another staircase and 2 doors. Interesting. Yeah, I bet you up the stairs will be the tall pillars. Would be my guess.
That makes some sense.
Okay.
It being a tutorial and all.
Are there tall pillars?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I see them.
And a gate at the top.
4 locks.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Oh,
Whoa.
Bad guys. So we need a bandit, 2 bandits, and a zealot.
My life for
So
iron.
here's a bandit. Here's
We're gonna need
another bandit, and what color is he?
Green.
green and orange.
God, these minis really like to stay in here. And then we need a zealot. Trying to see. Oh, he's the old creepy dude. Figure.
Most of this stuff looks pretty creepy, to be honest. Like, the bandits really look like they're skeletons. Like, they're undead.
Oh, we had used a zealot for the berserker, I think. No. I grabbed the wrong figure. Okay.
Yeah, right in front of the door to the south.
Really hard to tell these figures.
Yeah. Did it come with a reference guide from the old to the new, or did it ship like
Ah.
this?
This looks like a zealot. At least the hood kind of matches.
I don't remember the old minis being this detailed.
It's supposed to be ones, but
Those
yes.
old meetings, or was
What do
it
you mean by
cardboard?
ones?
The tip
Several
in the
minis there
on
I think,
the
caught
left
loose
side
plastic
of the
minis.
icon
Oh.
up there.
Oh, I
And
see what
then
you're
for the
saying.
elite
I didn't
ones,
know that.
He kept upgrading. That were
So the
recognised.
green is a 2, the red is a 1.
Okay.
Interesting.
Oh, need to place it.
The color is just to distinguish one from the other, right? They
Yes.
Objective
Oh.
updated. Find the keys to the gate. All 4 of them.
Just curious. You don't have to do it yet, but what can we actually interact with according to the app? Door. And that would need the keys. So I'm
Yep.
assuming they're either going to be on bad guys or in the rooms past these doors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if the zealot has one.
Because he looks kind of boss-like.
Do we know how many HP they have?
We could check. Yeah.
21 on the zealot, 20 on each of the bandits. And it's the same with the bandits. They are weak to piercing.
We don't know yet for the zealot.
Alright. So 20 looks like you did some stuff already, so it's still your turn? No? Is that what I'm looking at?
No, I've completed my turn because I
Okay.
took an extra maneuver.
Okay. What is 1, 2, 3? I am too far away.
So my turn is complete. It's the 3 of you.
And each staircase is 1 wide.
I'm going to remove this for visibility.
1 wide? Like, you mean
One
height-wise?
square.
Yeah.
Yeah. When
Between
if
each
one
height-
move between steps.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And you can also get up on a staircase from the side.
But you can only get up to the 2nd level from the side. You can't jump all the way up to the top.
Alright, so I will go 1, 2, 3.
Okay?
And on my character card, I have this. I'm assuming it costs an action. Is that what I'm reading correctly?
Yes, that is an action.
Okay. So that action allows me to shift 3, then attack.
Mm-hmm.
So if I go 1,
You can shift up to 3.
oh, 1, 2, 3 if I wanted to. Yeah. So let's go here.
Well, you can go here or even here if you wanted.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And since he's shifting, he can go past the enemies.
Yes.
Correct. And I have to then attack an enemy.
Yep. So you're attacking El Greeny.
El Greeny.
Which weapon?
Would be the Warhammer.
Okay.
And so far I have 2 successes. I will accumulate 2 fatigue. I'll place 1 here, 1 on my hammer. Oh, never mind. I have to flip my card first.
And that takes an action.
No, it told me to, because it says after I shifted.
After the attack, flip the card.
Oh, after the attack, flip the card.
So
I
you
do
could
want to put fatigue on here because I got to flip it regardless.
put both fatigue on it.
both
But I can only have 1, so I would take damage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Right?
yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
So that would be 1, 2, 3, 3.
3 total?
Yes.
Any status effects?
No.
Okay. 6 damage.
He is
and-
strong against crush.
Alright, after this attack, you may move the enemy 1 space from you.
Well, he's going to shift 2.
Oh.
Well, you can move him 1 and then. So you move him here?
Yep.
And then we continue, and now he shifts 2 away.
Now I am forced to flip because of my outmaneuver, which gets rid of the fatigue automatically. Boom.
Okay.
So I moved, I maneuvered.
Oh, moving is weird.
No, he did a special.
Special. So technically I got 1 left, but I can't do nothing.
Well, you can move.
I don't want to open the door.
You could ready your weapon and swap it since that was.
All right, we got 2 bandits.
Yeah.
We don't know what he is weak against yet.
Yeah.
I will ready my warhammer to my sword,
Alrighty.
and that would be it. I am done.
And I will go next and wreck the bandit who is weak to pierce because I have my spear with range.
Okay, so you want to move 2 up?
Yes. I need to be 2 away from him.
You are.
Okay. And then I will attack.
Big money.
And once again, I only do a surge, so 2 stars and enfeeble.
I don't think we're going to worry about the enfeeble. Or meaning that I don't think we're upset about this. You
No.
put enfeeble on
Well,
him.
Also-
I always, yeah, that's true.
He also is weak to it, so that's.
And you did 8 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, I attack him again.
Hold on. And now he shifts 2 away.
Okay.
So now you can move up your last
Sure.
1,
Yes.
but now you're not close enough to do another attack to either of them.
But what I can do is I can attack the zealot. by
No.
moving.
No,
Oh
you're.
yeah, I moved and I attacked. Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess I will.
You have 1 action left.
I have 1 action left.
Just curious, what does your staff do? Your other side.
It is crushing. It is melee range, so I don't want to use it against bandits. And a surge during my attack, add 2 stars and expose the enemy, which means
Expose
heroes
the
do
weakness.
20% more damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So that's actually, you're all about support, not direct damage. So, enfeeble versus exposure.
Yeah.
And what an enemy
Buff versus
Yeah.
debuff.
Yeah.
Something to pay attention
Yeah.
to.
I would not be surprised if, to mix things up, the zealot is resistant to pierce and possibly.
Yeah, we'll cross that bridge.
Yeah,
when
it's
we
fine.
come to it.
So the
Did you
question.
want to ready or not?
There are 2 bandits, so I'm thinking I will finish them off, and you can go after the zealots.
Okay, and then
But we got 1 action left.
do you want to move up into the room?
Or did you want to ready your character card too? What's your other side?
Ooh, 2 fatigue.
Just the sound of the metal, the grinding sound.
Oh yeah.
It's a lovely sound.
Yeah. So the other side is during my attack for 2 fatigue, I can add a surge. Yeah. Why don't I flip? Because I'm not needing healing
Okay.
Yep.
right now,
There you go.
Sweet.
and that takes an action, right?
Yes, it takes an action to
Yep.
ready.
Okay, Nicole, what would you like to do?
All right, so I am going to start by flipping my staff to my wand, because crush is not effective against these guys. And then my move.
Which is 4 crits.
Yeah, it's 4. So essentially, I could attack. I guess. I'm not sure I can attack him. Like, what's the line of sight?
Let's see.
So continue.
How do I do that again?
What's the...
There you go.
No, you cannot see that.
Okay. So I have to get up there. What if I was to the right of that?
Dan's there.
Oh, sorry, yes. Okay.
What about that step?
That's where I am. That's where I have her click.
Oh.
All right. Up and to the right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'd have to go above Dan, and then that would get me.
Can you get a bit there?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Very nice. Very nice.
Jumping on my head, I see how.
Yes. So then I guess I'm going to attack.
Oh, I didn't have that visible. Why is this not being responsive?
They don't like you. You were talking smack. Decided to get back at you.
Testing. Make sure this is visible. Okay.
You got rid of one of the overlays by mistake.
No, it's not.
Updating the overlay anymore.
No, I can't update any of the things. It's
That's
become
what I
inoperable.
said. It's not updating the overlay anymore.
Yeah, I can't click anything.
Okay.
Maybe if I go in there. Yeah, the main UI is completely non-responsive.
Yeah, the audio is not even like processing either. Like you can't see the audio.
Do
thing.
Just
Yeah,
need to
none of the
restart
UI
real
is
quick.
responsive. What?
Do we need to restart the
No.
stream real quick?
It's just I can't turn it on and off that layer. So we're still recording. We're still streaming.
But are we getting audio?
Let's see. Yep, we're still getting audio. Okay, so we just can't update the overlay at all. Something froze with XSplit.
So we'll have to be more careful about reading things off unless
Yeah,
we
and
want
talking
to.
about enemy hit points and stuff like that.
Okay, so the green one is currently at 6.
So you're gonna go for him?
I mean, I could go for but I'm not going to be able to kill the other bandit.
No.
Yeah. My general rule is
Yeah,
if you
we
can kill
can
something.
bandit kill it because dead enemies don't deal damage.
Correct.
All right, then I'm
I
going to
agree.
attack the green bandit with
Glimmering.
the glimmering wand.
Okay.
Big money. Big money.
That is 2, and yeah, that's it. I can only do 2, unfortunately.
Stars. For a total of
4
damage. Pooh.
Wow.
Gonna do a second attack?
It's smoke bombs.
No,
so
I can't.
shift
It's
to
smoke bombs.
Yeah, it's smoke
yeah.
bombs.
Oh, right.
top of the stair, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
No,
hey,
It just
happens.
didn't.
Yeah.
All right, so does anybody want to shift? Because I can put 2 fatigue on my wand and allow somebody to shift.
How
2.
far?
2.
Do you need the shift, Tony? If not, I'll take it to get shifted next to this.
I could use the shift just to be able to get into combat.
Okay. So
And
shift
I-
yourself.
Go ahead and shift.
Shift yourself, motherfucker.
All right.
And that's it. You got nothing else, right, Nicole?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay. So now end phase.
The darkness. I got no fatigue.
I discard 1 off of my
I have
wand.
none. And now target
Oh, wow.
the
Sure.
zealot targets you, Hanley.
So it would move towards me, though, right?
Yes.
Except it's range 3, so it doesn't have to move.
Yes, it does.
No.
It's currently too far
Oh,
away
no,
from.
That's the zealot.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
1,
the
2,
zealot.
3.
Sorry, my bad. I
Yeah.
thought it was the bandit.
All right, so I
So,
will.
so you may want to interrupt first and heal the bandit for 3 so we don't forget. I don't know whether the game does that automatically.
Oh,
Oh,
The
yeah,
green
we'll check.
bandit.
Does he have to do that?
well, let's
Yeah,
first
we'll
let.
find out. That'd be 2 and 2 advantages.
So you could fully reduce the damage if you spend 2 fatigue.
And 2 on my character because this one can have 3.
Okay.
So I take no damage.
Oh, it healed it. It already healed it.
Yeah,
It was
it
at
did.
2.
It was at 2 and it's now at 5. So
Okay, good.
Okay.
Yep. Great.
Now we know
Yes, that's good.
the app does.
And knowing
track,
is half the battle.
And now Green Bandit.
which is
So
currently
this time it does have that down arrow icon again. I think that actually does have some.
Oh, you've reduced his damage.
Oh.
The enfeebled.
Oh, right. Oh, good.
Oh, nice catch.
The first time a hero places a fatigue on a card, so if you place fatigue, you'll also take a scar.
Okay.
Just for now.
And
That card will get scarred.
Hold on. So let's make sure he can hit you. That's you. No, that's you right
It's
there.
the green one, right? So that's him.
1, 2,
So he can move 3,
4.
and he has range of 2. Yes.
I think he can.
1, 2, 3. And he reaches you. There you go.
Damn it. Okay. So I probably can't reduce fully.
Cool.
Well, we're going to take some damage.
Ooh. Yeah, no. I only
1 star and 2
I get
advantages.
1 star and an advantage and a surge.
It is probably not worth using the advantage because if you place the fatigue, then you will take 2 damage later.
Yeah.
So unless it's going to save your ass, probably don't take the fatigue. to
But the
convert
surge
the
may help you
advantage.
with something.
Yeah,
So-
but definitely you can use the surge unless it costs you fatigue.
No, my general surge ability.
Yeah.
It-
That'd be 1 more
is
damage reduction.
add 1 star, and any hero may discard 1 condition.
So condition
Would be-
scar is also a condition,
Yeah.
just FYI.
Yeah, unfortunately,
But you can add
Well,
1 star.
But you can still add 1 star.
Yeah, so that
which
gives
is
you
better
2
than
stars.
yeah.
Yeah.
So only take 1 damage.
I take 1 damage, and then since I didn't place fatigue, nothing happens, and that's it.
And the other guy attacks you.
nothing. For 4.
Before.
1. He moves up to here to do so.
Pew pew.
I'm sitting here, I'm the mage, I've got this fucking like bird, and what they want, they're like, I want the lizard dude.
You don't want none of that.
And 2 stars and an advantage. So I guess I reduce it, but I just take 2 because I don't want to do the advantage because I don't want to get scored. So I am down to 5
Not bad.
Got plenty.
But you can heal, right?
by flipping over my card. Yes.
Yeah, but that's still.
It'll
The
take
bandit
time.
pulls out several knives with one hand, and it raises a fully loaded repeating crossbow, the green one.
The green one.
We could
The
kill
wounded
it.
one.
Mm.
Alright. If you all don't mind, I would like to see what this zealot has for like resistance and stuff.
Sure, you
So
want to
we
go
can-
first?
Yeah. if I
Okay.
will move 2. 1, 2. And I will attack the zealot. That'd be 2.
So he has what weapon?
Be my sword.
Okay, he has 21 hit points and a shield. A random enemy adds 2 damage to its next activation. So how much did you do?
2, 3 stars total. No statuses.
12
Wow.
damage. He is weak to slashing.
Okay.
no
Nice.
weak to
Kill
slashing.
him.
Would
Kill
you
him
like
now.
to kill him?
I will
Kill him now.
attempt to
Do
whack
it.
him again. That'd be 2 more, but I can't do more fatigue, otherwise I will hurt myself. So just 2 stars, unfortunately.
Okay.
Big money.
Oh!
So close. Oh damn.
Wow.
Oh, because he blocked one.
No.
No,
No, he didn't block one. Son of a bitch.
1 hit point left.
Wow.
That is it. That's all I got. I got nothing else.
So I'm thinking I can kill the green one.
Okay, I was thinking, I mean, I can also kill the green one without moving.
Everybody
Oh, yeah.
can kill the green one.
But
Yeah.
you guys killed the green one and the zealot in one go.
That's
leaving the full 20 hit point bandits to 2 characters.
The zealot has added 2 damage to random enemies next time. So I guess potentially including itself. So there's a 1/3 chance.
So
each
I
time
can
that
I can attack the zealot.
I'm gonna step away quickly.
Okay. I can attack the zealot 1 time if somebody kills the green guy.
Okay.
So I'd say yeah, let's have Dan kill the green one.
I'll kill the green one.
You can move 3, right? Sir?
I don't need to move to kill.
No. I'm hoping you can kill both these guys in one go.
No, because he's going to get stuck with impeded trying to move by the orange.
So Nicole might be the better option.
Me or Nicole are in the same type of position. But go ahead.
Yeah, I'll attack the green one with the spear.
Okay, go for it.
And I got a surge, so 2 stars and then feeble. That should be enough.
Yep.
Must die this way.
All of them must die this way.
Yes.
They are just
Ooh, 6 leather for everybody.
6 leather from killing the bandit. Nice.
Nice. Okay, I may as well attack the other one, which will cause it to shift away.
Which is actually good.
Yes, so I will attack the other one,
Okay.
Hey.
and I got 2 stars.
And no one feeble.
That's so for 2 fatigue. I can, during my attack, I can add a surge, which will add 2 more stars, and enfeeble.
So that puts you at 4.
Right?
And
If I
then,
add a surge, then I use the ability on here. I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
so 4 and enfeeble.
Yes. And I'll.
Oh,
16
holy
damage.
Yeah, I put both of them on here,
That's fine.
Whew, close.
and he shifts.
2 away.
Okay, but that actually works really well.
Okay.
Because now I
I still have a move.
Yeah, do you want to move? Might not hurt just to run up the 3.
Yeah, to
Honestly,
melee.
yes.
Yeah, to melee range with him.
Okay, so now I'm going to shift up or move my first 2, and I'm going to target the zealot
Okay,
first.
I did the first one, and I killed the first one and dealt 16 damage with my second hit to the second one.
Holy
And he got
crap.
leather from killing the first.
Yeah.
Wow.
They actually do drop loot.
So I will attack the zealot first.
And any hit will kill it.
You hope.
Well, it has 1 armor.
Okay, I got a surge. That gives me 1 star. That's it.
That's
That
it.
may not be enough, actually.
Yeah, we'll find out.
No, probably, honestly.
No, it has armor.
Yeah, but
1 damage.
Barely enough.
Can you show the damage?
Yeah,
calculation?
can you bring-
Oh, 'cause-
like
Oh,
the
the
thing
weapon
is, the
does
weapon
two, right?
does 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
nothing
Oh,
does 1 damage.
okay. Whew. Good.
and it turns out he's strong against piercing.
So yeah, you might not have been able to kill him.
Yeah.
Actually.
Okay. So, good. Ooh, 13
The following
gold.
has been added to your inventory: 2 leather, a metal, and 13 gold.
Nice.
So somebody could go back to the well
No,
now.
the wall is destroyed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh well.
Okay.
I assume there will be other ones.
Okay, and now I will, with my other action, attack the bandit.
Leaving me to open up the door again, huh?
Uh-huh.
That sounds like a great idea.
Shit.
Wow, you are pretty shitty with this.
Yeah.
Tony and rolling. News at 11.
Tell me I'm wrong, Tony.
At
I'm
least you
sorry.
own it. At least you own it.
I'm going to spend 2 fatigue to add another star, so I get 2 stars. Woohoo!
There you go. We killed it. Come on.
And we got 2 leather, a metal, and 11 more gold.
Nice.
All right, but we did not get any keys, right?
Nah, so I'm assuming they're in rooms.
Okay.
You got 2 more movement, right?
Yep. Nicole!
I guess I'm opening up a door?
Yes, clearly. That's what you want to do right now.
Well, I can run my happy ass the other direction if I have to. So that's 3, and let's open up that door.
You want to open the door?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, dude.
You have to at some point.
I mean, what the hell? Am I not going to do anything?
Move this door. Small cellar. Steps down 6 alpha and
Shelf.
bookcase. Shelf.
Staircase.
No.
Yeah,
shelf.
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 That's one of the things I built.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. That slides underneath.
Yeah.
Just like so.
Yep.
Hey, the bookshelf seems like it has plenty for me
Oh.
to investigate. I've got this. Cyrus points to the bookshelf. Cyrus must be the first one to interact with the bookshelf.
Okay.
All right.
So you can leave.
And there is a explore token.
Oh, it's an
Injured, so
unconscious guard.
probably I should do that because I am the heal bot.
A guard lays unconscious in the corner, covered in deep gashes. That guard, I think I know him. A look of worry crosses Byrne's face. Only Bryn may Burn. Only Bryn may interact with us.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You have how many more? 1, 2, 3, 4.
4, and then yeah, unfortunately, like I have to spend all of my movement to get down to that.
That's fine.
That's fine. You'll just do it next turn.
That would be 5.
Yes, that's it.
Okay.
That's all she's got.
Oh wait, no, I explored the thing. So yeah.
Yeah, move one back. There we go.
Oh well.
We'll see if it leads out.
Okay, we are done. Darkness. Discard 1 fatigue.
Oh,
Hero.
you want to knock that bookcase up?
Sure. All right. So I move 1, and then I explore the bookcase.
Okay. Books, bottles, and baubles line 3 shelves, all covered in dust. Which would you like? Baubles, bottles, or books?
Books.
They had fun with this.
Yes, they did.
I heart book.
Now that
Major
Ooh.
storage.
Magister's wrap recipe.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 recipes so far. Very nice.
Yep.
As you gather items off the shelf, you find a small key.
Nice.
Key.
As you step away from the bookshelf, 2 books catch your eye. Which one will you take? These are Cyrus' Virtues. Virtues have an effect on your hero's fate and journey. These may carry forward both narrative and mechanical implications later in the campaign. You can learn more about virtues in the in-app reference or on page 29 of Learn to Play. Choose. The Personal History of Timoran, Volume 7, which gives you ambition. Or Recipes and Spells for the Community, which gives you optimism.
It seems like we should learn about the virtues
Yes, I
before
would
we make this
concur.
choice.
Okay, so
You got it?
virtues. Each hero has 2 attributes that represent their primary virtues. These are unique hero-specific attributes that the app uses to track the hero's narrative choices. During story, heroes make choices that may increase these virtues. Virtues have no inherent effects, but the app uses them to determine exclusive outcomes and choices for a hero. Increasing both attributes is just as viable and useful to the app as focusing on a single attribute. So players can make the choices based on story, gameplay, or how they'd like their hero to grow.
Okay, so you're not just stuck into one,
Yeah.
which is good.
Yeah, and it's also telling you there are no inherently bad choices.
No,
Yeah.
But it sounds like you only get the 2 virtues, and you can keep, yeah.
Yeah, you can balance them or you can favor one.
I think I'm gonna go for recipes and spells for the community. Like fundamentally, a guy who's carrying around a phoenix, optimism seems appropriate.
Okay, you are complete. Would you like to do another search on the bookcase?
Yes, I would.
Bottles or baubles?
I will search the baubles.
You find a small mirror whose reflection seems momentarily very backward. One hero may place their figure adjacent to any other hero and flip 1 card.
Brendan's
Yes!
going to teleport next to me.
I would actually, next to you, you can be here.
Yeah, it's up to you as to where you want to be.
Don't
But
matter.
And you can flip 1 card, you're not required to.
and I am not actually going to use the rest of my movement because I would like to continue to search the bookcase next turn.
Sounds good.
That is the end of my turn.
That worked pretty well.
I will
Yeah.
interact with the guard.
Seems like a good idea. From your belt, you pull out a small water skin and lift the guard's head to drink. The wetness on his lips revives him. He squints slightly at you. It can't be, Lady Bryn. I remember you as a wee child, you and Lady Catherine playing together. Oh my, how you've grown. Be careful, Lady Bryn. The Uthok's attack against us was unlike anything I've ever seen in my years of service. A powerful blood witch led them, accompanied by bandits and zealots. Yeah, we know that. I only heard snippets, but she said something about calling a demon from beyond the veil. Whatever she is planning, if she succeeds, it would be our downfall. He pulls himself up to rest against a darkened corner of the cellar. You'll need this to go through the gate, and these to aid you on your journey. He passes you a key and 4 vials. Discard the Explorer token.
Good. Grab it and keep moving.
Gain the 4 following cards, 4 Vigor Potions. You have gained the Vigor Potion consumable. Give each hero 1 copy of the Vigor Potion. Consumables provide unique effects, each of which is described on the card. After it's used, a hero removes it from their play area. You can learn more about consumables in the in-app reference. And this is
Very nice.
a Vigor Potion. During your turn, you or an adjacent hero heals 3 life and discards 3 fatigue.
And they're double-sided, but both of them the same.
Okay, sometimes they're not.
Yeah, that's why I was checking. And this is common.
And let's see if there's any extra details in the rules reference on consumables. One side is
standard and
the other side is an upgraded.
but in this one for this one it
They're
isn't.
both common.
For this one it is.
So technically, if you look at the word consumable on one side,
Oh, you're
on
right.
the other it
I
has
forgot.
a double arrow that marks it as the
Okay.
upgraded.
Oh, there's
Yeah. All right.
Oh, it is different. Either heals 3 or discards. The upgraded heals 3 and discards.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we have the regular version.
Yes.
I really don't like the upgrade icon. It's really tiny.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Okay.
Numbers. Plus or something.
Can't flip it.
A consumable card cannot be flipped during a quest.
Okay, so there is a difference in the icon. One has the background, one doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the upgraded has a nice symbol.
Oh, interesting.
To use a consumable, a hero resolves its effect by following the instructions on the card. Then they set it aside, removing it from the play area. This is a common one since there's 4 of them. If there's only 2, that's limited. If it's unique, there's only 1. It's unclear if we get them back.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a consumable, yes.
it's a consumable, so.
We must reclaim this watchtower. We must save. These are Bryn's virtues. Virtues have an effect on your hero fate, yada, yada, yada. Choose this watchtower which protects the barony, nobility. These people who are the lifeblood of the barony,
Let's
valor.
go with the valor.
So we must save these people who are the lifeblood of the barony.
Yes.
You found a key.
I'm assuming it will be similar for our other 2 characters through the other door.
Alright, so I can move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 first movement. 1, 2, 3. And I can do 1, 2, 3, correct?
Yep, and get right up to the door for your next action.
And
But you
But you're
can't
not
open
going to
the
be
door.
doing.
Yep, that is
But you
everything.
won't be doing anything through that door because that door is presumably for the other 2 characters.
We don't know.
We don't
But if it
technically
spawns a
know.
monster, I am now a viable target opposed to one of them.
So I'm willing to pop the door. I have range in case something spawns in there.
I don't think anything is going to spawn, but sure.
Okay. I will move up
2, correct?
2, and then I will pop the door.
I fully expect this will be the same.
Yeah, but
Remove this door, revealing a small barracks.
Wow.
Alpha, stairway, table, and a chest.
Okay. 3 alpha.
now we need a staircase.
Oh, yes. We are out of staircases
What?
What?
after this one.
Oh, okay, then. Yeah, that's a useful piece of information.
A chest
All right.
and a table, you said?
Looks like a table.
Yes,
Might
yeah,
be a
small
cauldron. Cauldron? No, yeah, table.
Small table.
Here's a table.
I even tells you what it is.
All set up right?
Yep.
Varix perks up at the sight of the small table. That map near the table looks useful. Let me investigate it.
Okay.
So yes, there is something for you to do in there.
And I'm assuming you
And then
remove
you
the chest.
The chest will surely hold materials I can use. Let me try it first. Galadin's eyes glint at the prospect of finding something useful.
Alright, so you have 2 movement left.
Yep, move me 2 more in. And
1,
4 more.
2, 3, 4. One here or here?
Right there, the angle.
This
Yep.
one? Alright.
And then,
You have 1 action. You
No,
can do.
Because the door was.
The door was an action, correct? So
Yeah.
Yep. You are.
so I am done. So now it is Dan's turn.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
So just going to run all the way up.
1, and take all your movement
So-
to get to the table.
So I'm going to move twice, and then I'm going to flip my card over because
Okay.
I want to be able to
1,
heal
2,
myself.
3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. And does that automatically heal you flipping it?
It's an action.
Action.
to
Okay.
do this, but at least I'm ready to do it now.
Okay, we are done.
End phase.
Darkness. Discard a fatigue.
I'm all out of fatigue.
Hero.
I can finish
Yeah.
the bookshelf.
Finish the bookshelf.
Yeah, that's a
and
good
move
call.
Towards the gate, probably.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Search bottles.
Yep.
Interesting.
You find a mage dust.
Cool.
A card called mage dust.
Oh. Oh, yeah, that's. Mage dust. Here we go.
I'll put it on
Cyrus
screen.
or Varix?
Oh,
Okay,
interesting.
turn it over because that's the upgraded version.
Okay. During your turn, prepare 1 card and discard all fatigue from 1 card. Only Cyrus or Varix may use this. Upgraded. During your turn, prepare 2 cards and discard all fatigue from 2 cards. And similarly, yeah, they put the icon behind the potion.
So you can go here.
Alright, and I'll go here. No, I'll go there.
Okay, I will pop a chest. Oh.
Excuse me.
You got one more? One more?
No.
You don't go in trios?
Okay, so I've got 3, 4, 5. 5 total, unless I spend fatigue. I think 5 should be enough. Nope. I will do it a second time.
Big money.
6, 7. Or no surge, so 6.
If it can help us.
Whoa.
52 gold.
14 minerals, 3 metal, and 52 gold.
Nice.
Very nice.
From a glowing core.
Underneath the chest, you find a small key.
Underneath it.
Okay, I get to pick a virtue. Your mind drifts to memories of the friends you've lost to such forces as the Uthuk. The contents of this chest will certainly either help protect your new allies for a connection or aid you in your quest for vengeance, dedication.
I wonder what I'm going to choose.
Vengeance it is.
That's right. It should be.
Okay, and now I can move 4 back towards the door.
1, 2, 3.
Your damn staff, or spear, getting in the way.
Sorry, man.
Okay, your turn, Dan.
Okay, I guess I have to waste an entire.
No.
No,
right,
that's
I'll
part of
waste,
it.
Yeah, I'll move 1.
Okay, and now you search.
Yes, then I search.
On the table, you find a letter from Baroness Adeline and a corresponding map on the wall. Be on the lookout for increased Uthuk activity. There are rumors that a powerful blood witch named Ne Krul is performing strange rituals in the forests of Forinth. I fear what she may be attempting to do. Any Uthuk sighting should be reported to me at once. I've asked our apothecaries to pass along the recipe for our vigor potion. I recommend having a ready supply. Glancing at the map on the wall, it seems covered in marks of attacks with a circle around a small part of the woods nearby. Seeing them all together, the Uthuk forces have grown bold indeed.
This is recompense.
Nice.
You've gained the recipe for the vigor potion.
Great.
You just found a consumable recipe. Recipes can be crafted in Frostgate using crafting materials. Crafting materials can sometimes be dropped by defeating enemies or searching terrain. Underneath the stack of papers, you find a small key.
Astonished.
We have all the keys to open the gate. Next objective, open the gate. And now, your virtue. The urgency of Baroness Adeline's letter sticks with you. Perhaps a partnership with the Baroness could help you either break Dragon Lord's hold on your kin for rebellion, or build a new safe haven for your fellow hybrids. Vision.
Rebellion.
You're going rebellion?
Yeah.
Break the Dragon Lord's hold on your kin.
Peace is a lie.
Okay, so you still have 2 move left.
I'll move, back 2. And then I am going to
I
spend...
like how this side of the table is noble and that side of the table is like, no.
Yeah,
Light
Individual.
side, dark side.
yeah, I'm going to spend 2 fatigue and heal myself 2 to go back up to 7.
Awesome. And you're about to get one of those back. Okay.
Exactly. And
Darkness.
So I moved, I did 1 action, I still can move.
No,
Oh.
you
Again.
moved back. Oh,
No.
wait.
No,
You
you
searched the table.
I
You
moved
searched
1,
the
I
table.
searched the table, and then I moved 2
You
to
Didn't
the
you
rest of my
heal
maneuver.
Didn't you heal yourself?
Oh, yeah.
That'd be your second.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
So now discard 1 fatigue. Hero phase.
I mean, assuming your heal is a action,
Yeah.
but I think it is.
So I think Nicole's popping the next door again.
I would, yes. You can attack and maybe shift me 2, right?
Yes. All right,
That
I
is
moved
2 out of
2.
4.
Do
And
we
I
all
open the
want to
gate.
get do we want to spend a turn and all get closer?
No.
Nah.
Remove the
Sliding the 4 keys into their respective locks, you hear a soft click. The gate swings open easily. Remove this gate.
17 alpha and 4 tall pillars.
Oh. Okay, going to strip this off.
Let me strip this.
Careful.
I'm going to leave this here.
Yes.
Good plan.
Okay, can you pull that off the side somewhere?
These are some big maps, man.
Yeah, let's remove the 2 side rooms.
She was a step down.
Yes.
Oh, she was? Okay. And now you need the 4 tall pillars.
Correct.
Okay. And now, Dan, we want to shift it your way about 2 lengths of the stairs.
Okay.
So just pull the stairs, and I'll tell you when. A little bit further.
2.
There. So that's where we'll attach off of.
Okay.
So you need to mostly take that over.
Okay.
And it goes over the top.
Over the top of the stairs. Yes, I know.
Okay. And now we just put these under to stabilize.
Yeah. Just stairs hang on.
There we go.
All right. Continue. Big table. One large table.
I'm betting you're right.
I doubt it.
That looks right.
Yep.
2 explorer tokens.
2 shaking villagers are changed. Yeah.
Maybe I am.
Oh,
right,
2 shaky
actually.
villagers are chained to either side of the parapet. Yeah.
Blood witch.
Berserk.
You have to get the blood out of the villager somehow.
Orange. Now remember, they get angrier the more we whack them.
Yes. So you can hit them hard.
Oh, that is the wrong figure. Can you pop the token off of it?
Sure.
Yes, this looks like the right figure. If I can get it out of here. Ow! It's stabbing me.
The
The
berserker.
berserker.
Ow! It actually.
Oh, wow.
Jesus Christ!
Metagaming.
Your soft little hands.
Ah, careful.
Your soft little hands.
You don't want to crack the entire.
Ah! Jesus Christ! He's sharp!
Kinda is, ain't he?
Holy
Wow.
fuck! Stabbing the fuck out of my finger. Even his base has spikes on it.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
His base has a big spikes trying to grab onto it.
That looks more like a Zerker.
Yeah.
It goes in front of the villager.
And another one. God damn it.
Yeah, well, who finds that a surprise, really? Aside from the fact that 4. Why don't you go from the bottom of the base? Does that work?
Yeah, that worked.
Okay. Yeah, there I just, gently impaled myself on
I'm
this.
surprised I'm not bleeding off of that, seriously.
Oh, if you're bleeding, I would be talking so much shit.
Fair. Though then again, you like to talk shit.
It's true. You do make it easy
It's-
sometimes.
yeah, I do. The Yuthuk stand near the shaking villagers, one looking out on the horizon as though waiting for a signal. Object,
Save
the villagers.
Alright, you have 2 movement left.
Mm-hmm.
And your current range
Is 4. You're already in range 4 of him.
Yeah, like the table doesn't affect line of sight, right?
Let me make sure.
I mean, I'd be kind of surprised, but
It does not affect line of sight.
okay, so I can hit them because they're 4 away from me. So.
Yep.
Correct.
All right. I'll take the one that's.
Where
I guess I'll hit this one.
Okay, going for the green one.
What's up?
Okay.
Down.
No, it's fine.
Number 1,
And he is resistant against slashing
which sucks.
and weak to piercing.
So this is not the greatest idea in the world, but. So that's 2. Yep, that's 2.
Okay. You deal 1 damage.
All right.
Yeah,
I take.
maybe you should
That
switch
was not
weapons.
good.
Yeah.
that's great, but there are negatives involving me having to be next to them if I do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I spend 2 fatigue, and I think at least Hanley's character is in line of sight for me. So he can shift too.
There you go. And you're done, because you also opened the door. You have
Yes.
movement
You
left.
have two
I can-
move. 2 if you choose to.
I'm gonna back my happy ass out.
Okay, so back up both two?
Here, here, or here.
The bottom of the steps. I don't think I'll be in the way, honestly. Alright.
Okay.
Move twice and attack once.
Yes.
I will do that towards the green one that she already hit.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So you'll still have 1 movement after.
Alright, and I will attack.
Or do you?
No, he does not have 1 movement after.
Oh, because
Each now
I would be
impeded.
yeah. So question before you attack there: do you want to go here instead?
We don't block on the side.
No, we don't.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, that is 2.
Which weapon?
Be the Warhammer.
Okay.
Good job.
I will do 2 fatigue to add a 3rd star.
And
That'd be for Jason Hero, so that is.
you can also oh wait, no, wrong dice.
That is 3 stars total, and I can shift him 1 away from
Okay.
him. Yep, 3, correct.
That would be 9 damage. He's got 11 left.
Yeah, sorry for boosting his damage, by the way.
Shifting. Behoove anybody right now? Yeah, it would have to be away.
Yeah, I would say no.
So I would choose not to shift them away.
Okay.
So
And I am done.
So I can move.
Hold on. We can both move. So let's figure out, like, so how are the resistances?
I mean, I can't attack this turn. I can't get close enough
They're resistant to
because you
slashing.
opened the door before I
And
was in
then-
range.
They're weak to something else.
They're weak to pierce, I think. So,
Yes.
Okay, so
yeah, so I will hurt them, but I can't this turn. I
So
can't
yeah,
get
we
close
can
enough,
just get his movement out of the way.
but I can get ready. I want to move twice, and then I want to flip. To
What does expose do?
Exposed? That,
What exposed
Oh.
does is plus 20% hero damage. What enfeeble does
Okay.
is minus 20% enemy damage.
So if you move twice, you can get to here if you want to go to the southern one.
Which means he can actually attack from there.
In 1 turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, you're in range.
I am in range.
range.
Great. Okay, I guess I will do that then.
Okay, so you'll attack the green one.
Yes.
With the spear.
With the spear, yes.
Big money, big money.
Uh,
1
1
advantage.
and advantage. I don't know why it's called advantage. It's strictly worse than success.
because you have an advantage and you are trying to decide whether or not you are going to exert yourself to exploit it.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. I'll put it here.
Look at you being all technical and shit.
Yeah, that makes sense, actually.
So you get 2
Goddamn.
stars?
I get.
I might have gotten them out of the book.
stars, yes.
Okay, anything else?
Enfeeble, which will be very helpful if he survives.
Big money.
3 hit points left.
Damn it,
Not
he survived.
bad.
Sorry.
That's fine, that's fine. All right, Tony, you are left, sir.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You are in range of the almost dead one.
Okay. So, I think I will kill the one first.
Yeah.
Yep.
You should. His damage is boosted by like 4.
And I've only moved once, so I do get 2 actions.
This is correct. Big money, sir. Big money.
So that would be 2 base. I think that's enough to beat him. I don't think I need to.
2 base is 4 minus 1, but are there any damage resistances going on?
He's weak.
He's weak.
He's
against
weak,
pierce.
even better.
Yeah,
That
so I'll
should
just do
count.
2 stars. And I do hit for 2 per.
Okay, that should be enough.
Yep.
There you go.
Take everything I've
We get 6 bone, a Nightwalker belt recipe,
Yeah, we got like a bunch
Nice.
of recipes now.
Yeah, seriously.
and remove him. Okay. And now, is using this thing in action?
I think so. When I used
If
it.
it says, yeah, it. Oh, wait, no, that's fatigue.
Yeah, so that's not an action for me.
No, that's not an action. It's the arrow at.
Yeah.
It's an action.
Oh, so that means when I used my restoration for 2 fatigue, that was not an action either.
Potentially. Here, let me see your
That's
card.
what I
Yep,
asked
that's-
about.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
Yes, yours is not an action.
Oh, we counted it as an action.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
because we asked you if it was an arrow behind it.
yeah.
No, you didn't ask me that.
Yeah, we
It
did.
wasn't.
But
No,
Yes.
you didn't.
hey, it's in the past. It don't matter. Let
Okay.
us move on. No.
Okay, so next up, I'm going to use my Swear Vengeance against the other Berserker. I take 3 fatigue and during my turn and expose an enemy that's in line of sight.
Nice. That'll be good.
So he is now exposed. And then I do my second attack versus him.
Big money. Big money. Surge and advantage.
And ooh. Okay, so no base. I use the surge. That gives me 1 star. Then I can spend a fatigue. I'll spend the fatigue there.
That would.
Or
You
there.
cannot do that. Yeah. Well, you could, but it would.
And that gives me now 2 stars to convert the advantage over 2. And then since he is 3 or more away, I only have to spend 1 fatigue to play on my bow to give myself an additional star.
So you got 3 stars.
Yep.
He's exposed.
He's exposed, so you're gonna hurt him pretty badly.
10 damage. Not bad.
Nice.
And yeah, he blocked 1 with his armor. That's why it's gold up there. Okay.
That is everything.
Yep. Darkness. Discard 1 fatigue.
Always forget to put that.
Targeting me, of course. And he's got.
Holy crap!
He's boosted.
Oh yeah, I'm about to get slammed.
His movement is what?
4.
1, 2, 3.
And he's now next to me. Yep. I take.
I'm assuming they moved the lowest amount possible to reach their target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after the defense shifts 1 towards and attacks the second, if possible.
Oh, well, then that would behoove him to actually move there.
Yep. And then he's going to attack.
Me.
Nope. It's not necessarily you. So I get 2. No surge, so I take 4 damage, putting me down to 5. That's not too bad. Okay, so now the 2 of you, who has lower hit points?
I have 7.
I have 9.
Okay, then it is Stan.
So he would shift 1.
Yep. And attack Stan for 6 as well.
Big money, sir. Big money.
Wait. Just shifts 1 towards. How
And
did you?
attacks.
And attacks the second
Oh,
hero
you
if
moved him
possible,
to there. Yeah.
Oh shit, 2 advantages, which means I get a 0?
You can spend 2 fatigue to give yourself defense.
Yes, I think that's a great plan.
Okay, so you take 4 damage then.
What would that put you to?
3.
That would be a 3.
Hold on. I will spend 2 fatigue during your or adjacent hero's defense at 1 star.
Okay, so
Okay. So
you only take 3
I take
damage,
3
which puts you down to 4.
Okay.
Good thing we killed one of them.
So I took 3 damage. Okay.
Okay, he howls, wide eyes gazing at Galadin with unfathomable rage.
I think he wants to kill you.
Yes, I think I will use this as an opportunity to do the exception and kill him instead. I need to back off a couple. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, no, I can go forward. 1, 2.
That would be, won't you be impeded once you get here?
Oh, you're
Yeah.
right. Yes. Okay.
I might. I mean,
Oh no, wait, I don't have. I can go angle.
Here, though.
1, 2, 3, 4. That now has me 3 away from him, which was the important thing. Okay. So I attack him. with my bow again. I get 1 star and a plus. Nicole, you said you can use these at any time, right?
Correct.
During your turn.
Okay. I am going to spend a prepare and flip my main card. That way I can put a fatigue here in order to get an extra star, so that gives me 2 stars. And then I'm going to put a fatigue on my weapon to give me 3 stars. And if his armor doesn't kick, I kill him. Fucker.
You do have 1 more attack.
Yeah, I was hoping not to have to, but such is life. Two stars. Why couldn't I have rolled that last time?
Always
Remove the berserker.
No loot.
No loot.
Cheap ass.
Wow. And I am spent. So now it's up to the rest of you to rescue our
villagers.
Yep.
Okay.
I guess I will do that. Since someone else is already close to that one, I can just go 1, 2, 3, 1,
No.
2.
You can.
You can go
technically-
angle.
Can I go over the table?
It's not over the table, but you can go around.
So
Yeah.
1, 2,
2,
3,
One.
and then 1,
Yeah.
and then action.
Okay.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Though.
It doesn't matter, but it's
This
still
time,
better to.
You're right.
Test might or agility.
Agility, I guess.
The chains binding this villager are tight and held fast with a lock.
Well,
Oh,
3.
there we go. I'll take it.
And 2, so 5.
Any bonuses or negatives?
Nope, 0 for agility.
The chains hold firm,
Ooh, I suck.
and you're done, unless
I'm
you want to
done.
move.
I can't. I had to move.
You still have 2 move.
Yeah. Unless I'm in somebody's way, I'll stay where I am. I guess I am in somebody's way, so I should back off.
Well, maybe just hop in the center.
Shift 1.
That works.
Okay.
Can you click on the other villager? Does it have different stats?
Are covered in strange markings written in
Okay,
blood.
that one I
should
want.
have done that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now we know.
Oh, well.
Unfortunately, we can't retcon it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we learned is we always need to read this.
Yeah.
Yes.
All
So
right.
which one do you want to go for?
The one with the mic. It took me 2, but I should be able to get there.
So 1, 2, 3. So going to here.
Oh, well, I got 2 packs at it then. 3, 5, 7.
The chains fall away as the person rises. Thank you. Beware the strange magic of that blood witch. She is more powerful and more sinister than you could imagine. Her forces manage to ambush us in our fields in broad daylight. They grow bold and dangerous. Discard this Explore token.
All right. So, I think I'm the last one.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. So it is going to take me 2 moves to get up there,
Okay.
and then I'm going to interact with it.
Test insight or will.
I
The
test-
chains in this around this villager are covered with strange markings written in blood.
I chest insight, which I have a +2 on.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I should have done
Yeah.
the other one. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I didn't know.
6.
we didn't click on it. So.
Yep. The chains hold firm.
Yep.
I will help. Next turn.
It is the end phase. Hopefully it don't die.
Yeah. Well, Nicole should probably just finish it off since she's got a +2.
I also have a +2 on.
And she doesn't have to move. Discard a fatigue.
I've done it.
I've done it.
Do we regain full HP after the encounter?
We don't know.
We don't know.
Then I should spend actions healing.
Most
potentially.
likely we will, but
We don't know if
Yeah.
it's gonna be the end of the.
Yeah, we also don't
Yeah.
know whether we're gonna have a boss fight.
okay. Oh God.
8.
Jesus.
Should be though.
I don't think it's reasonable to expect much more than that.
Yes. The chains around the villager release. He thanks you breathlessly when they came for us boldly, kidnapping us both in the middle of the day. I thought we were done for. The blood witch told the guards to keep a lookout for the red light. He points out in the distance. At that moment, we were to be sacrificed to strengthen her power. We have saved the villagers. Have the Uthu captured other citizens Byron at
Bryn.
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 Now I'm just,
Come up with so many Byron? Like,
I'm good.
Are you sure that's water?
Oh,
I'm pretty certain that I don't have any olives in it.
It's the upgraded water.
Yes.
The upgrade.
We're not in, what's that anime?
oh, yeah, Grand
Grand-
Blue.
Grand Blue Dreaming?
Yeah,
Grand Blue Dreaming?
yeah.
Where they're like, here, have some water, and then he lights it on fire.
Uh-huh. Oh, like, the show is kind of bad, but it's so awesome.
It's a swimming anime that in like 12 episodes, they spent maybe 10 minutes swimming.
It's scuba diving,
Yes.
technically. And, boy, they spend an awful lot of time drinking.
Yes. So,
Not here, I don't.
Bryn asks urgently, not here, I don't think, answers one of the villagers, but folk have gone missing more in recent days. Rumors said it was the Uthuk, but I didn't believe until, well, now. With the path beyond you clear of foes, you send the villagers towards safety while you turn your attention onward. From the parapet, you see a bright red light flash in the dense woods. The thickness of the tall treetops obscures your view below. Whatever evil plot the Uthuk are working has taken effect. You look at each other. Now is the time to stand and fight. Forinth is my home. Forthin is my home. My people, my land are in grave danger. Whatever is giving this evil such strength and brashness must be defeated. It is for the good of
The people.
You're going for the people and valor instead of the barony and nobility.
Mhm.
The Uthuk destroyed my family, and they will stop at nothing to see the rest of the world in ruin. Now they rise up, performing their blood magic to evil ends once again. I will fight them too, and I can either protect my new allies or avenge my fallen brethren. I will avenge my fallen brethren. I see the same evil in the Uthuk as I saw in the Dragon Lords, built on the sacrifice of the innocent. I will not rest until Dan can either, those who would rule by fear are destroyed as rebellion, or I have built a new world free of such tyranny as vision.
I'll do vision.
Gonna go split in it. And last but not least, Cyrus will choose, it will take all of my knowledge and insight to defeat this evil. If we succeed, my legacy will live on in either the pages of history as ambition or the hearts of the lives we save in optimism.
Hearts of the lives we save.
Oh, shit.
Blaze Tile 18 Bravo.
No,
One
B.
One Bravo. Okay, that's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. So it looks like right underneath.
The heroes may move from a higher level to a lower level without a stair present. However, a hero cannot move from a lower level to a higher level without a stair, or unless specifically instructed to do so.
Red light glows among the trees.
Wow, this is long.
Place a sight token. Investigate the source of the red light in the woods.
Can you click on the source of light, sir?
Red light glows among the trees. So I'm feeling like this might be a good place to end for today.
Yep.
We've been
Sounds
going
good.
for almost 3 hours.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we notate down that you still have stuff left? Because we were in your turn.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh wait, what does your turn have left?
She has 2 actions left. One of them has to be a movement.
Or she has a move and an action.
Yes, she has
Yeah.
a move and action left.
I have. Yeah, I
Have you
have
used
move
it?
and action. Yeah.
Do we want to? No. Let's just take that down and we'll stop here.
And everybody else had not gone this turn, right?
Correct.
Yes. Well, the game will remember that.
Okay.
So
well,
that.
technically speaking, like.
And the game will also remember that she's taken one action.
Yeah. Correct.
So we don't need to.
Yeah, we don't need to record
jot it
that.
down.
We do need to keep track of our fatigue and other elements like that.
Yes.
But everything else should be pretty well kept. Okay, well, thank you all for joining us. This is longer than we were expected, but yet still pretty fun.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
Cool. We will see you again hopefully in 2 weeks with this game, and maybe some more Frosthaven next week. Have a good one.
Bye.
Yes, none of that.